welcome back to another Marvel Champions live stream. Hope everyone is doing fantastic on this Monday morning. Today, we're going to be playing some more Jubilee, and I've got two old hero new decks that I have created that we're going to run through. Starting soon, Leroy, two-handed plays, trap it. I do have a couple of two-handed plays that I have already built the decks for, and we're going to be running through and filming those. I'm ambitious with the number that I would like to do before Gen Con. Sounds like it. Get a lot of use out of shopping spree, and that's really what I think is going to be kind of interesting with the two-handed plays are those shopping spree. Hey Giant, how's it going? Who do you guys think would be the best team up for Jubilee? Ooh, I really like Hawkeye. I think Hawkeye is pretty interesting because the quiver is an item. I think that's going to be fun. There's just a lot of good items out there that Jubilee can really kind of complement and tutor for them. Super Soldier Serum for Captain America is pretty decent. I think a Captain America protection build would be really interesting where you can get energy barriers and super soldier serums and like Captain America get a lot of those. I think that'd be fun. Are you gonna run the weekly challenge? Should be announced at 11. Potentially. I may do that as a recorded play. Just because I like to kind of dive in, and those are super fun. But if when we see it, we'll discuss it. How about that at least? Question for everyone: How does has everyone done a video deep dive into the math of champions, specifically player cards? Though encounter cards would be great to analyze as well. Justin, I have a video with villain theory. It's part of the deck building series. I don't quite remember which one it is, but it's titled something like card efficiency, and there's two parts. So there's part 1 and part 2 where we go through like how much damage do you want out of a cost of a card, where can we find that efficiency, and so it's how to deck build a deck building series. There's a playlist on YouTube, so yeah, let's go do them all. Let's go. Good morning. I built a shield at Jubilee. It was fun. Nice. One of my old hero new tricks is a shield Black Widow. I'm really excited about this deck. It's a disguised Black Widow deck where it's not a alter ego only deck, but it's a alter ego majority deck. And then we are going to be flipping up and dunking on whoever we're trying. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think shield got really interesting with that disguise card. Yeah. How is Jubilee? Bought her yesterday. Gave her a quick look. She seems fine. Not too bonker strong. She has some interesting things that are happening. And I think that she's actually one of the more complex heroes that we've gotten in a while. I think her complexity is pretty hidden. I think she's going to be a little bit harder to pilot than I initially thought. And so I'm excited to try it out. Yeah. Storm's Cape is really cool too, Leroy. Yeah. I would love to have people discussing what makes a card on-rated, above, or below. Yeah. I don't know if we necessarily go into that. We definitely talk about some of the outliers, like Turn the Tide is way efficient compared to its cost and stuff like that. But I don't know if we necessarily go in and rank each card individually, but we do talk about some of them in that video. Cap has 3 items. Yeah, because his shield's also an item, right? Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah. With player side schemes, do they go in your discard pile once completed, or the victory? They go into the victory display, except for shopping spree. Shopping spree is the only one that doesn't. And the difference here is if we look at a player side scheme like established perimeter, it has that victory 0 keyword. And that victory 0 keyword means that once it's defeated, it goes into the victory display. But shopping spree, which is the one in Jubilee's kit, does not have a victory keyword, so it actually doesn't go into the victory, so you can use it over and over. I still find it funny that cell phone isn't tech traded. That's funny. Yeah, we're saving the world and buying new things at the same time. Heck yeah. Jubilee is the first player side scheme that doesn't go in the victory display. Yeah. What's up, Romeo? Who's Jubilee beating up today? We're gonna try Sandman. We have a aggression and a leadership build that we're gonna go. I've kind of already formulated the idea of the build in my head, but I have not built the deck, so we're gonna do that here. As we go. So we got Sandman, and I put the hounds in there. I thought that would be kind of fun with Sandman. I've got an interesting. We may go aggression here. I'm actually pretty. Oh yeah, we're definitely going aggression because the aggression theme that I have is leaning into the discarding archetype, and I think that that would be fun to run parallel to Sandman while we're both discarding our decks, and so we're gonna try that. Cost efficiency is not as important in champions. Also, the entire discussion gets complicated because aspect cards and hero cards are not the same. Totally agree with you. Yeah, in any cooperative game, right? The efficiency that you need, the output from your cards is less because it's a cooperative game and you're not necessarily you're fighting a game rather than an opponent. And your opponent in a competitive game may have done that efficiency calculation, and so you're kind of racing your opponent. Um, but I agree. That being said, I do find it fun and interesting to talk about, um, because it can kind of help level set and normalize the conversation, which is kind of fun. Yeah, Jubilee is a little different. Okay, let's talk about the aggression build. So Jubilee likes to play cards using multiple different resources. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna kind of lean into that, and with aggression, lean into digging deep with gold balls and potentially no quarter. I think we're gonna see how the deck starts to shape up and how that's gonna go. So I just pulled out a couple of cards that I like. Unlikely Duo is going to be for our leadership build because we're going to do a psychic build. We got Moira because we want to be flipping pretty frequently. We got X-Gene, multi-talented, doubles, all that good stuff. Good morning, Wing Zero. How you doing? And we are going to kind of exploit how good Gold Ball is. So let's go ahead and grab Mr. Gold Balls and Digging Deep and White Fox. Gold Balls, whenever Gold Balls attacks, you can discard up to 3 cards from your deck and get plus X to that attack. Now, what's nice is if you discarded Digging Deep or a White Fox, you get an additional benefit. Digging Deep, you get that wild resource in your hand, which is what we want, right? So we want the wild resources so that we can hit all of our kickers on our hero cards. But I think we're also going to be running some like a Yarnborn so that we can, if we have these additional resources, we can start pitching for damage. Efficiency is definitely an important consideration. I just think it needs to be balanced against reliability and flexibility. That's, yeah, totally fair. Totally fair. Yeah. This might be crazy. I cut the double resources from a Jubilee deck. 2 of the same resources gets in the way of trying to play all the different ones. Yeah, I think there's a couple of different builds which can utilize that. We actually may cut them out of this deck depending on uh how our costs line up. But I think like a leadership build, if you're leaning into allies or something like that, I would keep the doubles. But I mean, it's the same thing as like Black Panther. We've cut out the doubles in Panther quite a bit because of those vibraniums, and we're able to just kind of force more of those aspect cards in there. And so I do really like doing that. I think it's really fun. Not crazy. Depends on your cost curve. Yeah, heck yeah. Alrighty, so we've got that. Oh, I went all the way back here to get White Fox, and then I left White Fox. Um, White Fox. Boom, just like that. It was just as an event based. Nice. Yeah, yeah. Then I totally see it. Yeah, get him out of here. um, I'm gonna run. I'm trying to figure out if I want to run test the defense or not. Is that just too much? Is that too many things going on? I think Hall of Heroes is really interesting. Sandman, I think we run Hall of Heroes here. Play strong into those double resources to get a strong base built up. Yeah. The hero boards were so cool. I needed Wolverines for the look alone. Maybe want Weapon X for more discard. Leroy, I love that idea. Let's go. The Wolverine board, yeah. They make some really cool stuff. We got Weapon X. We also do want some of this alter ego support, right? I mean, like, Jubilee has a good bit of confused inner kit, so we can flip down and take advantage of the alter ego side of stuff. Um, Cerebro is kind of interesting. Also, just gonna look through here. I feel like Jubilee also brings resources like Audacity. Yes, yeah, I'm definitely running Audacity in this. Good call. Definitely want to go Beak. Beak is stupid good. We got build support. We could potentially do build support triage. I think the other thing that superpower training we do want. I think the other thing to kind of consider, I'm not really touching shopping spree. I don't think I'm going to touch shopping spree this game. I think in solo it can be a trap, and so I'm just going to try it where we may throw it out there just to kind of thin the deck. We'll see. Runner and aggression and warrior skill, pseudo gambit playstyle. Ooh, warrior skill is really cool. Yeah, I like that. All right, let's flip back here. We want audacity. I was actually thinking aggressive energy. I think aggressive energy is probably, at least for me, I think a little bit more interesting because that increases the damage. And so, like our final showdown type thing. Oof, beat the brave. Aggressive energy is the move. We do have multi-talented. This card is so freaking good with Jubilee. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6. The problem here is like we're very not red. And so I don't know if no quarter necessarily works there. I do like the idea of no quarter, but unless we just kind of flood with red cards, I don't know if we're going to get super value out of that. And so I think we may pivot, not run the no quarter, but run more like power in all of us, because like power in all of us with multi-talented is just incredibly powerful. Keep up the pressure. I like it. I'd be down. I'd be down for keep up the pressure. Let's also find some more allies. And if we are going to be running power in all of us, I tend towards liking those gray allies a little bit more. We could run. Let's run a Psylocke. Actually, I don't know if we need a Psylocke in this. I think I'd rather run a Sunfire and then go X. If the opening hand doesn't need hero resource, then pinging shopping spree makes sense. Then flip down and ping it next turn. Yeah. Yeah. Also, shopping spree takes too long to clear in solo to use often. Yeah. She massively loves blockers. Nick Ironheart, really good option. Yeah, she really does. I never remember the name of Keep Up the Pressure. It's just the weird orange. Yeah, right. Hulk blocker, Spider Girl. Is hit and run an option? Seems like a fit with the glasses and jacket. I like it. You know what? I don't know if it is. But I'm gonna try it. Definitely gonna try it. We are gonna run a Hall of Heroes and hit and run. Let's go 2 of those. Mutant Education this game, we're going to try it without Mutant Education just because all the games have been with Mutant Education. So we're going to try one without it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So let's look at some gray blockers. I also said Yarnborn. I do want to grab Yarnborn because I think. Where did I put my hammer? Yeah, there it is. I run hit and run in Jubilee. It's a worse multi-talented, but still worth playing if you have sunglasses and jacket out. Nice. I think if you are running hit and run, you definitely want to run power in all of us. Probably endurance as well. Those alliance cards. Yeah, so one of the old hero new tricks, we're gonna try a solo build for the Alliance card. It was actually inspired by Andrew Coons, who commented on the video, and we'll talk a little bit more about that when we get to it. But we're gonna be trying a Cyclops, X Force, X Men. I don't remember what the card is called, or what the cards are called at this point. Uh, Mutant Mayhem. 12-hour Marvel Champions Day on Sunday. Oh, that's sick. Nice. That's really fun. That's really, really fun. Nice. How was it? Like, did it run smoothly? Did you beat all the bad guys? 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's a 43 card. I'm okay with 43 cards. Alrighty. I like it. Let's see how it goes. We got Sandman starting at 18 hit points. And I start at 4. Or 9. What's the one cheap aggression event that deal 2 damage, deal 2 damage? 1 by 1? That could be good here. Yeah, 1 by 1 is good. We got Audacity. I think that there's another build, and maybe I'll do a multiplayer. Maybe one of the multiplayer games will lean into. Yeah, the doubles are. We're not using the doubles this game. We're gonna try it without the doubles. Although it is pretty expensive of a deck. Yeah, we'll see what happens. 11 people from 4 different states. More losses than wins, I think. We did a hero mashup where we fought villain. Oh, that's fun. That's awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, so I think I want to try a build where I'm leaning into no quarter, warrior skill, test the defense, audacity type stuff. For hero, for health hero would be rough, right? I also see a hone technique. Yeah, hone technique is really cool. I really like hone technique with her just because she can always hit that kicker uh with her ability. My mind started to wander. Did I grab X Jet? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think hone technique works really well. I think I really like Jubilee and aggression just from like a theory craft. I've not actually tried her in aggression yet, but I think from a theory craft standpoint, her and aggression feels like they just work super well together because you have so many different kickers in aggression, and with her being able to generate a wild resource, it just like works. What's the Omega red card in the right corner for? This guy? This is Shadow of the, or this is Pursued by the Past. This is from Standard Set 3. This replaces the Standard Set. And we're adding counters to this card. And once we hit 4, we actually bring, it's like drawing Shadow of the Past. Aggression feels like my playstyle for her. Yeah. Can't remember which attack events have required resources or kickers, but I tried something that like that. Anything that, if you're running hone technique, anything that has a hone technique now has a kicker. No quarter is 1. Drop kick is 1. We have like Sunfire, Thor, 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 Odin's son for lightning, Jane Foster for physical, um, Yarnborn, Martial Prowess. Martial Prowess generates that physical. Yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of really fun red builds with her. We are running Sandman against the Hounds. We're going to search the encounter deck for the city streets environment. We're going to put 4 sand counters on it. We lose at 9 threat. It starts at 2 threat. And then after an acceleration token is placed on this scheme, we're going to deal 3 indirect damage to the first player. Starts with 2. I hope I have enough blockers in here. Relentless Assault. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one with requirement. Going through the binder, I'll probably pick her up in a few months. Too many things I need to want to play first. That's fair. Relentless is overrated. Changed my mind. It is. I don't think that Relentless is as good of a card as it was when it was printed. I think it was much better when it came out just because the card pool is a little bit smaller. And now that we have a lot of different options, it goes back to the flexibility where like you know, 5 with overkill is very nice, but it's also very constrained in what it can do. It can only hit a minion. And so it works in some builds, but I think uh it's not as good as when it was initially printed. Yeah. Alrighty. Sandman, when revealed, resolve city streets. So our resolve searching sands. So we're gonna place one sand counter, discard cards from the top of counter deck equal to 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relentless Assault is still one of my most used aggression cards. Nice. I think it works. I want to say the caveat. I think like it works a lot better multiplayer. I think it's still okay. There are better options now for sure. Yeah. Alrighty. Uh, when Sandman attacks you, if it deals indirect damage. If we do get hit, we have to resolve Surging Sands. It is time to drink. Traffic. I really like it when you tell me to hydrate because it reminds me to drink my coffee before it gets cold, and I appreciate that. Good stuff. We get 6 cards. Hall of Heroes turn 1. Nick Fury turn 1. Beak turn 1. Less exciting, actually. Aggressive Energy. Superpower Training. Let's go. Let's freaking go. And a Moira. Holy cow. Let's go. Alrighty. So, that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and toss Aggressive Energy and a Beak. We don't need those. I would really like to play Nick. Would really like to play all of these cards. That's a hand. Well, main starts with 2. True. Beak. No. It's always playing 2 to 4 player. It makes me love cards that are bad in solo and never use cards that are solo state. Yeah. Which is one of the things that I love about the game is that it's just like so dynamic in terms of power level when you're looking at different player counts. It's just like makes a lot of just really cool. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan those 2. Hit and run and a hit and run. All right, we are not playing hit and run. We're gonna go ahead and search our deck for the shopping spree player side scheme. We're gonna immediately discard it, but it does get it out of the deck. So we're gonna throw it out there and we're gonna immediately play over it. But then I'm not gonna draw into it. So it is nice that it has a wild resource, and so that could be a reason why you want to leave it in, but we have a lot of wilds in the deck already. Distract Sandman by taking him shopping. Exactly. Yes. Now we're talking. Then there's Maria, who's great in solo and only gets better. Yeah. Then we go good to incredibly powerful, just a staple. Trying to figure out. I don't think we. I mean, Hall of Heroes is nice. I really want to get Maria onto the table, but I also really want to get Nick onto the table. The indirect damage is a little tough with Sandman. So I think what we're gonna do, superpower training, I think needs to be on the table because that can get us our coat. Do we forego Moira right now? Maria and Nick, it's crazy that 2 of the best allies are from the core set. The core set did really age well. Yeah, I think so. If we go, or do we just toss superpower training? I think, yeah. Okay, let's spend these 4 to play Nick Fury. We're gonna draw 3 cards. We got Endurance, Flash of Light, nice, and a Yarnborn. Let's go. Okay, well that's pretty nice. We got all of our build cards. Holy cow. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and let's use this is really all of our build cards. I think Moira is so hard to pass up here. We could go, I think I want to go Moira, and then we can drop Endurance. So let's go ahead and use Yarnborn and Flashlight to play Moira. So whenever we flip up, we can exhaust to draw a card. I do still have the resource on the hero side. Yes. Yes. Also, Indomitable is underrated. I think it's got... Wait, I'm thinking of Invincible. What's Indomitable? Of course, that heroes are also pretty solid. I mean, yeah, Captain Marvel is one of the best characters in the game. Black Panther's really good. And then, like, Tony is very good. She-Hulk just got a huge boon. Okay, let's go ahead and... I said I was going to ignore Shopping Spree, but maybe we don't. Maybe we don't ignore Shopping Spree here. What if we just use whatever card we draw with Moira to pay for Endurance, and then we just clear Shopping Spree? Hey, thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Spider-Man is S tier. Okay, let's go ahead and exhaust to remove one from Shopping Spree. I told you I would ignore it, but maybe we'll ignore it afterwards. We'll flip up. Moira will exhaust to draw into a Grand Finale. We'll use the Grand Finale to play Endurance. 1, 2, 3. Takes us up to 12. And then Nick will go ahead and thwart 2 off of the main. Then we'll stand up. We got a multi-talented. Black Panther seems to fall off because his kid is sadly a bit of a one-trick pony. But I did a Weapon X build with Black Panther, cheating it in with build support, and that was a lot of fun. Breathed a lot of light back into empowering all of us with the multi-talented. But we don't have any of the kit set up, unfortunately. Hey, there's a coat though. There we go. Nice. Now we're talking. Okay. We're gonna add 1 here. Sandman is going to attack. We are going to... It'd be ridiculous to defend this, right? Yeah, no, I think that would be ridiculous. I don't think I want to do that. I definitely don't want to be exhausted. So it's going to be 3. After this activation resolves, put a pursuit counter. Boom. So we will throw 2 damage onto Nick. That's the maximum that we are allowed to do. 1 damage onto us, and unfortunately, we're going to have to shovel sand soon. 4, 5, 6. Black Panther actually does better as we have more cards than need specific. Yeah, true. Yeah, very, very true. Has anyone... I don't think I have. Has anyone tried a Hone Technique Black Panther build? That makes a lot of sense. Feels like that just leans directly into what he's trying to do. Black Panther and Pool. Yeah, that's fun. Pink Panther. Encounter card is a Dirt Trap. When defeated, resolve Searching Sands, and then resolve it again. It does have a Crisis icon. Yikes. We're going to go multi-talented in the power in all of us to play Jubilee's Coat. That's going to give us a +1 thwart. And then after you play a thwart event, we can exhaust Jubilee's Coat and remove 1 threat from a scheme that we choose equal to the amount of different resources we played. It's so good. No quarter Hone Technique, 50 card Black Panther sounds fun. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Old characters are still fun years later. Yeah. It's so cool. Let's go ahead and exhaust Jubilee. Use Keep Up the Pressure to play Firecracker. We're going to deal 4 damage to 1, 2, 3, 4. And then because we did pay for it using 2 different resources, we get to stun Sandman. Okay. We'll stand up. We've got a Gold Balls. There he is. Triage. Flash of Light. Beautiful. Wolverine. I have not played Wolverine yet. Wolverine has not hit the table in this game. And there's a Weapon X. Alrighty, sick. We got one here. Sandman is stunned. Our encounter card is a Under Fire Surge. Reveal the top card of the encounter deck. We got Sand Smash. Uh-oh, Sandman attacks you with +1 attack. Ew. So he's attacking us for 4 plus a boost. We'll take it. +0. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. We need to shovel some sand. Wolverine will be really good at shoveling sand. There's 4. There's 3. Self-improvement posted by Corbin. You're in luck. Oh, nice. Which one is that? Got him on the table last night. Pierce Nanny stuff. Nice. His claws are probably not very good for shoveling. All right, and our next card is Evil Alliance. We're going to add 3, and we're going to get our Nemesis minion. We are... Dude, I'm telling you, I feel like I have the worst encounter luck with... We got 6 here. Hone Technique, Black Panther. Nice, nice. Turn 2 Shadow, let's go. Speaking of Nanny, after she attacks you, if you control 1 or more allies, search the encounter deck, discard pile, and set aside area for 1 copy of Lost Child and reveal it. She has toughness. Jeez. I'm telling you, I am telling you, it gets... Yes, I am telling you, it's something. It is something, for sure. Is D20 play? Yeah, right. Okay, so I think Flash of Light needs to be played. We need to clear Sandman. So if we're playing Flash of Light, we could also play a Triage. And that could clear Naughty Children and heal us a little bit in the process. Flash of Light. Oh, but we have not hit any White Foxes or Digging Deep, so it really makes me want to put Weapon X on the table. I can't believe you need a nanny. Hey, villain, how you doing? Super nanny confirmed? Absolutely. Ugh, gross. I kind of like the Weapon X play here. We need to deal with city streets as well. Gold balls is the entire strategy, but I feel like I need some time. Ah, D20 would have somehow put. I have done a standard 3 Shadows of the Past turn 1. I had 2 encounter cards. One was Evil Alliance. I think actually it was a boost card. It was a boost card that added 1, then Evil Alliance. I hit it on turn 1. Villain shows up in chat. Nelson gets pursued by the past. Coincidence? I think not. Nice. Okay. Well, I know Wolverine and Gold Balls will play Flash of Light. So remove 3 threat from a scheme. We're going to take it off of Naughty Children. It's going to take it down to 3. Jubilee's Coat will exhaust it, take it down to 1. And then we're going to confuse Sandman. I think we can hit the city streets. Will be 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so we actually may take out Dirt Trap right now because we're going to take out 8 cards and then only 2 cards on the next one. And so Dirt Trap is going to be mitigated just a little bit. Chances of getting pursued turn 1 is so unlikely that if it happens, it happens. You just get screwed. But yeah, right? Rogue Shield deck? Manipulate the villain deck? That's awesome. That's really cool. I like that a lot. I think we go Weapon X and Jubilee's activation to take out Dirt Trap. Let's go ahead and thwart down Dirt Trap. So Surging Sands, we're going to add a 4th. We're going to discard 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. It does, but now we only have 2 cards in the deck. So it'll fire again. We'll discard 9 cards. And there you go. So we add an acceleration token. We take 3 indirect damage. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll reshuffle. So we're at 4 health. All right. We'll flip down. We'll use Triage to play Weapon X. We're not going to trigger Weapon X. We need to start shoveling the streets. Nanny is annoying. We have to somehow get rid of Nanny. Okay, let's stand up. Hey, there's a double. X-Jet. Another double. Let's go. Multi-talented. And a Professor X. Interesting. Nanny just wants to take care of me. Yeah, right? That's all. And a Firecracker. Sweet. So we do have a stun. We do have a stun. All right. We're going to add 2 here. Confused, and we'll add 2 more. So we're up to 6. Our encounter card is a Exhaustion Surge. Exhaust our identity into a Lost Child. Attached to the ally with the highest cost. Attached ally engages the controller. And otherwise, this card gains Surge. Surges into Sandstorm. Deal X indirect damage, where X is equal to the number of sand counters, and that's a loss right there. That was brutal. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like every single game I've played with Jubilee, I just get absolutely dunked on. Like, it just, like, doesn't even, I don't know. We're going to try it again. But, like, it just feels so, like, I don't know. Lost Child hit Marvel Girl when Cyclops had her at 3 damage with Uncanny X-Men. Nice. She became a minion and immediately died. Nice. Nice. That's really good. That's really, really good. The 30-second explanation for the deck concept is Digging Deep. White Fox with a stun lock type feel. We're also trying Hit and Run. I think I may just take out Hit and Run. I think I need more consistency rather than trying out Hit and Run. We're gonna take those out. I think multi-talented just works better. Let's cut out Hit and Run. I guess the turn 2 Shadow didn't help. I think she requires more conservative play because of her low HP. She gives us the tools to do with all the statuses, but I get punished a lot for being risky with her. What do you consider being risky? I think the hit and run cut is good. I don't dislike it on her, but I think aggression has better options. Yeah, I want one of the decks that I will build here soon is probably for multiplayer. We were talking about it a little bit earlier. Do like a home technique, no quarter type build. Okay, I think City Streets really needs to be taken care of. Keep Up the Pressure is crazy with her. I think she wants to defend more. She has to frequently forego building for the board state. But if you forego building, do you just leave lose 3 turns from now. Your allies are very not good for city streets. That's true. Is Jubilee the first new hero you've struggled? Jubilee is probably the hero that I have struggled the most with in Marvel Champions like ever. I have won 2 games out of the 8 that I've played. Very, very low win rate with Jubilee. To be fair, the first stream, we threw her against a lot of enemies that are like counters to her. I don't think she's F tier. We just threw her against a lot of SETI and stalwart stuff, which I don't think that she really likes to do. But no, she's definitely not F tier. Are you playing Cable? Where Generation X? Clear X and keep up the pressure in the same round? Generation X. To remember exactly what that said. I think the problem with Generation X is I don't think Cable can play it. No, okay, he can. It's the one. It was the other one. +1 thwart. Search their deck. That would be really cool. That'd be really, really cool. That'd be really, really cool. Yeah. Do I? I think I. I think what we'll do is I think we're gonna grab a Hulk ally. I'd probably cut a beak because we're going away from X-Men. I think we go Hulk ally because Hulk is just an incredible shoveler and a soaker for indirect damage. We're teching a little bit more against the scenario than showing off a deck at this point, but we have to. Beak. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we're at 41. Beak. Oh, actually, Wasp is really interesting here. I think we run with a Wasp because we can generate a lightning resource real easily. Let's run with that. That techs a little bit more against the scenario, and we'll be okay. Yeah, the indirect damage with Sandman is not super friendly. Do we go Blocking Bird? Probably not. We should all email and spam FFG about a Beak Hero. I would love a Beak Hero. Let's go. Wish this game gave players more ways to deal indirect damage. What ways do we have? What do we have any ways to deal indirect damage, or is that just a villain thing? I actually don't know if we do have any ways to do that. Yeah, Wasp. Yeah, I guess it's not called indirect damage though. It can be spread, but that's very true. Yeah. So yeah, she yeah, that's the best way. Yeah. All their favorite heroes and some random chicken man, and the chicken man is the greatest one of all. Alrighty, let's go. Resolve Surging Sand. Indirect damage, but we have splittable damage, team strike, and aggression. Oh yeah, team strike does it as well. So we're discarding 5 cards. 2, 4, 5. Oh, both of our dark designs and under fire gone. I am all for that. Holy heck, yes. Let's go. Be cool to get a hero whose ability is all attack events. All attack events deal indirect damage. That'd be awesome. Overkill is effectively, yeah, true. Firecracker, Firecracker. Grand Finale. White Fox, love drawing White Fox. Endurance, and a Weapon X. All right, we're going to keep a Firecracker. We're going to keep these 2. We're going to mulligan here. We're going to get a Shopping Spree. Love that mulligan. A X. Ooh. And a Hall of Heroes. The hero that loves gaming isn't very good in a game. I don't know if she's not very good. I just think that I'm not good at playing her. I think that's more the issue. Um, Not as good as last time, but last time also did not end up well. So I think we go shopping spree for Weapon X, and we use Weapon X and see what happens. So we will take a damage, discard until we get a. That helps a lot. Alrighty. Holy. 50 plus heroes can't be good at them all. I'm dog water with Wasp. Yeah, Wasp is weird. Wasp is weird. I think we're gonna play X. Let's use Plasmoid Energy and Hall of Heroes to play Professor X. We'll confuse Sandman. X will thwart down the main. I think we may just leave, stay in Alter Ego. Oh, so use the dog water. Never won with Hulk in 3 tries on 2-handed. Yeah, Hulk is tough. Hulk is tough. Do I play Endurance or do I play Firecracker? Do we have 3 copies of Firecracker or just? I think we have 3. Let's go ahead and use and play Endurance. Yeah, we have 3 because it's all of the 1, 2, 3. We'll stay up or stay down. There's 3. Sweet. Thank you. Staying in Alter Ego turn 1 is my favorite thing to do. Now I wish I had the shopping spree. Sunfire, multi-talented, Plasmoid Energy, let's go. Blinding Flash, Power in All of Us, and a Digging Deep. Nice. We'll go 1. We're confused. Sand Slide. Place 2 sand counters and then resolve its Surging Sand. If at least 1 Sandman card was discarded this way, you are stunned. Brutal. So we're going to go up to 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, it was the last one. There's also Sand Smash. Weirdly, the minions always seem to destroy me, or I get a first turn shadow with Hulk. Jeez, yeah. Just noticed this last night, and they may have said this on stream. The events all have different resource type. Yeah. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Alrighty. X gets discarded. Weapon X will discard. We got Flash of Light. Okay. We're going to flip up to Jubilee. I'm going to use a Plasmoid Energy to play Sunfire. We're not going to trigger anything Sunfire can do. Let's go ahead and use Flashlight, multi-talented, and Digging Deep to play Blinding Flash. Stun and confuse Sandman. We're going to attack to get rid of the stun, and we're going to shovel here. How does multi-talented work with stuns? Does the whole card get stopped? Yeah, it's the whole card, sadly. We're going to hang on to the power in all of us and stand up. We've got a Keep Up the Pressure, Aggressive Energy, Yarn Board. There's Hulk. And that's all we get. Okay. We got 1 stun card. Sand Clone. When defeated, resolve Surging Sands, and his attack is 1 billion. Ish, of course. My worst hero is definitely Star-Lord. I saw a Reddit post that was like, what are, some hero-specific things to think about? And one of the comments was Just because you can use Star-Lord's ability does not mean you should. I was like, that's really good. I wrote a song called First Turn Shadows, fed it into an AI song generator as a country song. That's amazing. Hey Wasteland, how's it going? That's awesome. Okay. So we are going to aggressive energy, keep up the pressure to play Hulk. Hulk will shovel. Go down to 3. Sunfire will hit for 2 here. Power and all of us will play Yarnborn. Oh, wait, you know what? Yeah. We're gonna hang on to the power in all of us. We're just gonna use Jubilee to do that instead. No, we're gonna do it. Jubilee will go ahead and thwart 1 there. We'll flip down. We'll stand up. He just doesn't understand the more cards he takes, the more terrible cards we'll see. Have to get Star-Lord on the table. Still sits on using. Star-Lord's a lot of fun. Star-Lord's cool. We got superpower training, multi-talented, flash of light, nice. Nick, flash of light, and a Wolverine. Star-Lord, the best Star-Lord strategy is to take all the encounter cards and let your friends. Yeah. 1, confuse 1 from the clone. Our encounter card is Sinister Strike, 1 pursuit counter, and then because we are in Alter Ego, this is going to surge into Sandstorm. We're going to take 3 indirect damage. Throw that on Hulk. Been playing a lot of Deadpool, and he has a similar dynamic to Star-Lord. You need to balance how often you take those. No, just go for it. My favorite Star-Lord build is the one where you say F it, we ball, and just use his ability. Yep. One of the first time I think I ever streamed with Get Up in Game, I played his Star-Lord one way or another deck. Just chaos. Absolutely chaos. Amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's start by weapon Xing. We'll take a damage down to 9. We'll discard until we get a identity card. Digging Deep goes to our hand. Let's go. It's working. There goes Moira, sadly. Goes X-Gene. Gold balls. Hey, a double. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Whoever suggested did weapon X in here, I really like it because they can hit the double. Huge. One way or another is such a Star-Lord card. Yeah, right? Okay, let's use Plasmoid Energy, Digging Deep, and a Wolverine to play Nick Fury. We'll draw 3 cards. Multi-talented, Jubilee's Coat, and the power in all of us. Oof, that's nice. That's real nice right there. We're at 9 health. I'm feeling okay about that. We have a lot of indirect damage soaked, so let's go ahead and flip up to hero form. Let's use multi-talented to play superpower training. Comes in with 3. We're going to use the coat and multi-talented. Okay, hold on. Let me think about this. No, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. We're gonna use we're gonna use Jubilee as a resource. Multi-talented to play Jubilee's coat. So we get +1 port. Then we're gonna use the power on all of us and a flash of light to play a flash of light to remove 3 threats from superpower training, which will clear there. And we're gonna go find the goggles or the sunglasses. That gives us +1 attack. Something I noticed, this guy's clear shopping spree. Yeah, that's really awesome. And then I believe, then we'll trigger Jubilee's coat and remove 2 from here. Hulk will shovel. Nick will take out Sand Clone. Add 1, discard 1. Sunfire will go ahead and we'll just thwart 1 here. Let's be a little bit more conservative. Get Sunfire back in that in the reshuffle. How are you liking Jubilee so far? Waiting for mine to come in this week. I think that she is really interesting. I am struggling with her. I have a hard time playing her. I'm not very good at her yet, but soon. Digging Deep, Firecracker, Aggressive Energy, and counter card. Dark Beast with her sunglasses would be fan art. I would like. Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Because Dark Beast has the glasses. Yeah. She seems better than Iceman, but maybe not considerably better. I think she's harder to play than Iceman. Hall of Heroes. And a Plasmoid Energy. We've got... Oh, and Sandman's confused. Sandman is going to attack us. We're going to defend. Reveal this card. Attach to Sandman. When you deal any amount of damage to Sandman, discard Sandform instead. Resolve Surging Sands on city streets. So 1 indirect damage. That's going to go to Nick. And we got 2 cards. First is Master Plan. We do not have a side scheme, so let's go ahead and discard until we get Dirt Trap. Comes in with 1. And our next card is another Dirt Trap. Let's go. Nice. Okay. Nick goes away. Digging Deep in Aggressive Energy, we'll play Firecracker, which will clear this. Discard 1, 2. But that will stun Sandman. Hulk will shovel. We will flip down. Use Plasmoid Energy to play Hall of Heroes. Hello, Gorismo. Hey, Angus, how's it going? I think the problem Jubilee has is taking attacks because of her low HP and taunt, not defend for that 1 resource. Yeah. Okay. Stun and Confuse. Sweet. Does she have defense cards? She does not have any defense cards. And her only ally is 4 cost, and you do not want to jump block with the ally. But she has a ton of status. Right, so she's really good at status locking. I kind of like that Iceman and Jubilee aren't powerhouses. Yeah, 100%. I like that. And I also like that they feel like they play different as well. We've got X, Firecracker, multi-talented, flash of light, flashlight, and the power in all of us. Not a bad hand. We'll go 1 here. Confuse. Our encounter card is Ahab. With toughness, when revealed, if Release the Hounds is in play, place 3 threat on it. Otherwise, find Release the Hound and reveal it. We have so many. Release the Hounds. First copy of Hounds each reveal each phase gains Surge. Player who defeats this scheme searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a copy of Hound and deals it to themselves as a face-down encounter card. 2 defense, 9 HP, and lack of defensive inch. Probably why she's dying. So yeah. Yeah. Probably has something to do with it. Alrighty. Let's Weapon X. Oh, there goes Moira again. Hey, digging deep. Shopping Spree. Oh, I definitely should have pulled Shopping Spree out of there. Oh well. Okay. I hope they keep the creativity for the next wave. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Okay. Let's flip up to Jubilee. We're going to use her basic to knock the tough here. Let's use a Power in all of us and Shopping Spree to play multi-talented. So deal 2 damage to an enemy. That's going to be 2 to Ahab. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. We're going to take it from the Hounds. Then heal 2 damage from our identity. 1, 2. Then we're going to trigger the coat to remove 3. I'm going to take the 3 off of Release the Hounds, which we're going to then go find a copy of Hound. Let's search and see if there's any in here. Yeah, there are 2. Ah! Hawkeye, I think, is still worse, actually. She has the weakest defense of any hero. I think Hawkeye's probably worse. Yeah, Hawkeye's probably worse. And then we're going to exhaust the sunglasses to take out Ahab. Okay. That's true. Hawkeye is more incentivized to bring some allies along for friends. Okay. So we know this is a Hound that's going to attack us. So let's go ahead and use Digging Deep, Flash of Light, and Firecracker to... Nope, and Flash of Light to play Professor X. Professor X enters play. We're going to confuse Sandman. X will go ahead and thwart Dirt Trap. So we're going to resolve Surging Sands. We're going to place 1, discard 1. We're going to do it again. Discard 2. Then Hulk is going to shovel for us. Damage here. We're going to hang on to Firecracker because Sandman's stunned now. He's going to lose that stun, so we're going to re-stun him. Let's stand up. It feels like once Jubilee has a little bit of breathing room to build, she can go crazy. I think she's actually pretty good in terms of survivability. I think the trick is how she makes you not want to bring allies, instead bring more events. Yeah. So Wasp, nice. X-Jet, nice. Triage, and a Sunfire. Well, we got a lot of lightnings for Wasp. Nice. We're going to add a 3rd threat to the main. We're going to be stunned. We're going to get a... It's a Hound. If you're in hero form, he attacks. We'll block with X. Then we've got a Sandclone, where X is equal to 0. But I spy 2 heroes for Hall of Heroes. Alrighty. Oh, we have Guard here. Boo! Let's use Jubilee to just take out the Hound. Get rid of Guard. Hall of Heroes triggers. Um, I feel like getting the X Jet onto the table would be very nice. Do we just like? We can also drop Sunfire because I plan on flipping down to Alter Ego this turn, so we could use Sunfire. I do want to get the X Jet onto the table. We're gonna have a Weapon X draw. Do we need to play Firecracker this turn? Do we have 3? We have we have one more in the deck. So I'm not convinced that we need to play Firecracker. We also have our big Stun and Confuse, so let's not play Firecracker. Let's not play Firecracker. Let's instead let's use Sunfire, Triage, and Firecracker to play the X-Jet. The X-Jet will play Wasp with 1 Pim counter. I'm going to flip down. We'll stand up. We've got Blinding Flash, that's what I was talking about. The X-Gene, Digging Deep, Grand Finale, Flash of Light, and a Keep Up the Pressure. What's the new challenge? Ooh, new weekly challenge is out, and you can see there's a mix-up in the pictures. Oh no. Nice. Let's finish this game, and then we'll talk about the new weekly challenge. Got 1 here. Sandman is confused. We're going to get 1 threat here. And counter card is Grounded. As an additional cost to change to hero form. Spend 2 resources of the same type. Hey, Nelson. Hey, Captain Atreides. Jubilee today, we're doing a little bit better. We're doing slightly better. We're going to Weapon X. I'm going to discard until we get a Firecracker. Excellent. Okay. Let's use a Digging Deep. No, let's not. Let's use Keep Up the Pressure to play X-Gene. Okay. After you play a Jubilee event, remove this card from the game. I do want to play. I think Flash of Light. Blinding Flash gets to be a better. I mean, Sandclone's not hitting us for anything. So I think I think we have to go Flash of Light. Potentially hang on to. Well, we could also play Blinding Flash with our generators on the table. Jubilee is also a generator, but I think we're going to use Jubilee to thwart down Dirt Trap. So if we're playing Flash of Light, yeah, I think that's fine. Sleeving up some War Machine in the mood for some misery. Nice. On my second day with Jubilee, she and Miles can absorb. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. We're at 9. We're good. We're going to flip up to Jubilee. Let's have Jubilee go ahead and thwart the Dirt Trap. So we will resolve Surging Sands. We'll discard the last card in the deck. We will add an acceleration icon and take 3 indirect damage. Potentially should have healed there. Go 1, 2, 3. Speaking of sleeves, I just placed a big order of Dragon Shield. Was sick of reusing sleeves that get really annoying if you play it. Yeah, I really like the Dragon Shield sleeves. I think that they're very, very, very solid. Then we're going to resolve Surging Sands again. Sand Smash and Ahab's Energy Spear. We will have Hulk go ahead and shovel for us. Let's go ahead and use Digging Deep and Grand Finale to play Flash of Light. We're going to remove 3 threat from here, taking it down to 2. Confusing Sandman. Then we're going to use Jubilee's Coat to remove the last 2 there. Then we're going to just use X-Gene and the Blinding Flash to play Firecracker to deal 4 damage to Sandman. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stun Sandman. We'll stand up. Oh, they ran out of the colors that you used? That's really sad. Oh, and then I played a Jubilee event, so that's gone. A 2, 4, 5. Power and all of us, multi-talented, Wolverine, and a White Fox. I think we'll finally get Wolverine onto the table. Stun will attack for 0, take nothing. Our encounter card is Nowhere is Safe. We're going to place 1 pursuit counter and then discard an upgrade or a support that we control. Get rid of Yarnborn. I think I like the idea of Yarnborn in here more than I like the execution of it. Okay. Okay, let's use X-Jet and Power on all of us to play multi-talented. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. We're going to go Sandman. 1, 2. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. And then heal 2. 1, 2. We're going to exhaust our coat. No, we're going to exhaust our sunglasses to deal 3 damage to the Sand Clone. To resolve Surging Sands here. Discard Master Plan. That's nice. Hall of Heroes goes to 3. Okay. We will exhaust Jubilee. White Fox Plasmoid Energy to play Wolverine. Oh yeah, yeah. If you play Deadpool or play Signature Cable with one of the Wolverine allies from the upcoming movie, I think that's really fun. The one-shot challenge this week is to defeat a minion and the villain in the same time using Fastball Special. Oh, that's kind of fun. That's really fun. Yeah. Is the movie out? Gave up on the MCU after the past couple duds. Yeah, that's fair. Let's go ahead and throw 3 at Sandman. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna change to Alter Ego and heal 3 damage from Wolverine. Let's stand up. I feel like we are coming in at a pretty good clip looking at victory here soon. Alrighty. Hulk has been around for a while. Hulk has been our... Oh, wait. We're going to shovel Hulk before we flip down. Hulk has been putting in his shoveling work. Hulk in this scenario is so good. We've got Plasmoid Energy, Multi-Talented, Shopping Spree, Flash of Light, Triage, and a Firecracker. I'm going to add 2. We're going to be confused. We got 2 cards left. Or 2 cards. Drawing Near. After your turn begins, discard and place it there. Then we got Ahab. I thought I already killed you. Let's go find Release the Hounds and put that into play for 5. Hulk, the Shovel Master, does trivialize Sandman a bit. Yeah, right? Hulk is the best at shoveling sand. Yeah, and people say Hulk isn't good. Alrighty. Start of the turn, we're going to discard for Drawing Near for a 1. Hey, we get it. Nice. That's kind of fun. That's a fun interaction. We actually get the money. Oh my goodness. Okay. We will discard shopping spree to get rid of drawing near. New challenge announced. Yeah. I think we're gonna look at it right after this game. But right now we're cooking. Okay, we're at 9. Let's go ahead and weapon X. Take a damage discard until we get plasmoid energy. Big fan of that. Let's go ahead and Hall of Heroes this thing and draw 3 cards. Power in all of us, Sunfire, and a aggressive energy. Alrighty. And this is why I said Hall of Heroes is good. Okay. Anything that we need to do while we are down here? I don't think so. So let's go ahead and flip up. Wolverine is going to pierce attack Ahab for 3. Wolverine will take 2. We are going to the power in all of us and digging deep to play multi-talented. So we're going to deal 2 damage to an enemy, which is going to be Ahab. That's going to get us a counter here. Remove 2 threat from a scheme, which will be here. Heal 2 damage from our identity, 1, 2. And then we're going to use Jubilee's coat to remove 3 from Release the Hounds. Jubilee sunglasses will hit Sandman for 1, 2, 3. Down to 6. Feel good about that. We're going to use a Sunfire and Aggressive Energy to play Firecracker to deal 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then stun Sandman. Hulk just needs a hero, maybe a Mystic who can see the top card of his deck and manipulate it to be good. Yeah. Someone with a big sword and maybe even Russian. That might be too crazy, actually. That'll totally never happen. Oh, snap. You're onto something. Nice. I think it's worth running. I think it's just worth running Utopia in Jubilee's deck regardless. Just to get the ready. I think new or I think Utopia is worth running there. Let's go X-Gene and X-Jet to play Flash of Light. We'll remove 3 threat from here. Release the Hounds is done. We'll go get a Hound and deal it to ourselves. And then we'll confuse Sandman. He's at 1. We do... Yeah, we'll just push him. Let's go Jubilee to hit him for 2. Place one counter and then resolve Surging Sands. And then he comes in with 19 health. And then he gains Overkill whenever he attacks. Okay. Discard 2 for there. Hulk will shovel. That's not how that works. We will... Let's go ahead and have Wasp hit for 3. 1, 2, 3. That's going to knock Wasp out. Opening up an ally slot for Triage. We're going to go ahead and heal 2 from Wolverine. Then, do we need to do that? I'm hoping that this next round is our final turn. If it's not... Yeah, we're going to just go ahead and do that. Triage will hit for 1. You have to kill the villain in a minion with fastball special? Sweet. Send a link where you got your binder and sheets, please. So if you type in Since you're on YouTube, actually just scroll down. I have an accessory video and a written form. If you click on that Google Doc or go to the accessory video, all the links are in that document. I think the binder and everything is at the bottom of that document. There you go, Captain Atreides. Yeah, so written form for the video. Yeah, sweet. All right, let's stand up and let's go for the throat here. Nightbot for the win! Fit sleeves, yes, absolutely, yeah. I use Dragon Shield Clear Matte, which tend to run a little bit bigger than most sleeves, and the binders sheets that I use fit those sleeves, yeah. And I hold on to Plasmoid Energy. We got Multi-Talented, we got Digging Deep, we got Flash of Light, and we got White Fox. Nice. Yeah. We got 2 here. We are stunned. We are going to get... It is Hound! What? Do I care about the damage? Yeah, we're just going to take 2. And then we've got Total Sands. Place X additional thread here where X is equal to the number of sand counters, which is 0. So just 2. Ready? All right. Let's go ahead and use Plasmoid Energy and Digging Deep. No, let's use Plasmoid Energy and X-Gene to play... Nope, it's not a identity specific. Haha. And Digging Deep to play Flash of Light. Nope, to play a Multi-Talented. We're all over the place. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. Go there. It's going to give this one here. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. That's going to be from here. And then heal 2 damage. 1, 2. Then we're going to trigger the coat to deal 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, the sunglasses deal 3. And then the coat removes the last threat from here. Okay. Wolverine will hit for 1, 2, 3. Jubilee will attack for 1, 2. Triage will go 1. It's going to knock Triage out. He's down to 6. Hulk will attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. Force response. I'm going to get a mental, so we're going to discard Hulk. That's sad. He tried, though. At this point, we will flip down. We'll heal damage from Wolverine. I ended up switching from Clear Matte to the Wisdom Blue Dragon Shield, so I don't have to be worried about print and play. That's smart. I think that's really smart. Yeah. The one time he didn't shovel sand. Yeah, right? Got 3 damage left. We'll toss the hand and stand up. Because Wasp is in our discard pile, right? Yeah. Digging Deep. Grand Finale. Keep up the pressure. Plasmoid Energy. Multi-Talented. And a Gold Balls. We'll go 2 threat here. Confuse. Encounter card is a Dark Design. Place 1 pursuit counter. And then we're going to get Nanny. Which Nanny does not have guard. So we get Nanny. We're going to bypass Nanny. We're just going to have Wolverine deal the final blow here to Sandman. Boom. Okay. Yeah. If you can get her rolling, if you can get the coat onto the table and the sunglasses onto the table, then you start getting really efficient with your events. But you have to balance that with staying alive, which I do like the ability to stay alive by flipping a lot and status locking. I think that works pretty well. Yeah. It's I'm starting to hit that curve, that learning curve, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I really like Weapon X in her deck, though. I really like Weapon X in here. Nice. Let's look at the weekly challenge. Where did I put my stuff? Okay, so weekly challenge. I can see her being good in protection just because it keeps her alive. I did really like the protection build that I had with her. I built her in protection and took her against Project Wide Awake. That was an intense game. That was fun though. Alrighty. Weekly one-shot challenge 2. It does look like challenge 1, doesn't it? But challenge 2. Welcome back, Marvel Champions Weekly one-shot. Each week, we're posting a new one. Today's challenge is 2 for 1. Defeat a minion and the villain at the same time with the damage dealt by the fastball special event. And it doesn't have any required villain. So we just need the Wolverine Hero Pack for that. Let's look at fastball special. Fastball special. Deal X damage where X is total attack of Colossus and Wolverine. It gains overkill and piercing. Oh, that's kind of fun. Zola EZ. Nice. Oh my gosh, cheap viewers. Villain, are you still around? That sounds fun. Holy cow, where? Nice. Okay, so we're going to do another Jubilee game. We're going to do a sidekick version of a Wolverine deck. So we're going to do that. And then I have 2 other old hero new trick decks that I want to play. I think we'll have time for every one of them today. I'm a cheap viewer right here. No, you're not. And so yeah, let's go ahead and go to the Be Right Back. I want to try and get the 4 games in today. And so I'm gonna go right back. Then I think the challenge there, I think will be really fun two-handed. I think that will be a fun two-handed challenge. But sweet, awesome. See you all soon. let's try a blue Jubilee deck. Leroy has 22,000 channel points. I need bigger rewards to spend them on. I need to come up with a better utilization of the channel points. Now I know I have to play a Colossus and Wolverine game with your fiance. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, I definitely, yeah, I think I'm gonna go two-handed for that. Card suggestion for 2.5? Ooh, I like that. Yeah. I keep notes. Oh yeah, and hydrate. Nelson points. Hydrate. Last little sip of coffee. Cheers. Alrighty. So I pulled out a lot of the basic cards that I really like running in Jubilee, and unfortunately, it's starting to be like a lot of basic cards. We got Superpower Training. I like this better in True Solo than her Shopping Spree. Multi-talented, I think, goes in every single one of her decks. I think that this card is so hard not to put into a Jubilee deck because once she has her glasses and her coat out, it's a deal 5, remove 5, split up into chunks of 2 and 3, and then heal 2 from your identity. It's so good. Hey Fabian, how's it going? Weapon X, really enjoyed Weapon X in the deck. I don't know if Digging Deep and White Fox go in every deck, but I really like Weapon X in the deck. Endurance, X Gene, X Jet. Because of multi-talented, we got Power of Aggression. We got Moira, Nick, Professor X, and then Triage to some extent because she's squishy. So that gives us 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 cards. 14 basic cards. And then I think probably the doubles as well. But we're gonna build around this core. We're gonna add in Unlikely Duo because we are gonna be running a sidekick deck. And so being able to being able to trigger Unlikely Duo with Wolverine on the table. Victory Point Gaming rating with a party of 16. Welcome everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? How is the stream? How's everything going? We're playing new heroes here. We got a new hero last Friday, and so we're playing Jubilee. You'll have 10 cards that want different resources, so I think the doubles are still worth it. I think so too. I think it kind of depends on where the cost lies. Here, plus since we're playing leadership, I think I'm going to go with even more of even more allies, and so I think the cost will rise, yeah. Jubilee seems to have the same Mystics Domino problem where all the gray cards that want to be in every deck. I think that we're starting to get that for a lot of cards. I think we're starting to get that for a lot of heroes, where basic is getting pretty good. We really don't have a problem, but Beak is just such a good like 2-cost ally. I wanted to grab Utopia. Where is Utopia? Because with Utopia, minimum, we are drawing or we're getting a resource generator back online. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab our binder. I'm gonna grab our Psychic card. So Wolverine is gonna become our Psychic. Utopia, with Nick on the table, we don't have the extra slot. I'm trying to figure out if we want to go Triskelion. We probably do. I think with no, let's not. Let's not. Okay. Call for backup. We'll get him really quickly. Pixie, just in case he gets discarded, will be nice to pull him back. Beast will be nice. Um, what about team training? Do we like team training here? Oh wait, no, we definitely went side by side. 3 copies of side by side. Uncanny is still great. I like it. I like Uncanny X-Men. If we do that, we may cut out Nick. But I like Uncanny. And if we're running Uncanny, I may go ahead and throw a build support in there. So we can get it out easier. This is not what I want to be. Build support's right here. Alrighty. I think we're at probably 20 at that point. So we're gonna keep the doubles 4, 7, 9, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 1. So we're at 46, which is, I think, too many. 46 feels like too many. Let's go ahead and cut out a Nick Fury. That takes us down to 45. I think we can cut out a Pixie. 44. 44 feels better. Classic leadership deck with 5 leadership cards. Yeah, right. Right. That's really funny. I think 44 is good. I think with 44, I think I'm pretty happy with that. I don't even have a villain on the table. What are we doing? What are we doing with the villain? Let's go with What are we feeling? Mansion attack? Hey, Leroy, good call. Yes. I like the way you think. Let's go with mansion attack. Nice. That's fun. We'll go B side and 2 villains for mansion attack. Just so we can. Okay, so we got mansion attack Brotherhood. And let's go with a mess of things. Mojo. Mojo is pretty thematic. Oh, for to play against. I like Mojo. Let's go with Mansion Attack. I think it's gonna be a little bit quicker. Get grounded while the bad guys are right out. Yeah, right. That is just really funny. Yeah. Um. Let's go running interference. I don't play running interference at all. Tombstone has 9 health. How insane is that? How that's absurd. Alrighty. Put the save the school environment into play. Shuffle all the copies of main scheme 2A and stack them under this scheme. Shuffle the villains together without looking to create a top. So we'll reroll a 5 or a 6. We got Avalanche to start us out. Comes in with toughness, 18 hit points. And tough status card. He's a 2/4. After he attacks, exhaust an ally you control. Tombstone was early on too. Yeah. Yeah, right. When revealed, deal each player a face down encounter card. Advance to the next card in the main scheme deck. Add this card to the victory display. Oh, he says ally. I thought he said character. No, it's ally. Not even as bad as Mystique. Yeah, right. I hate Mystique so much. Can I at least shoot my sparkles out the window? Okay. One, two, three, four. One. We've got the basketball court. Each ally and minion gains toughness. I'll put that there, and hopefully that will help me remember. When completed, this goes to the victory display. And then if we have 3 in there, I'm pretty sure Jubilee just dies if she gets it. Yeah, right. She's squishy. Save the school. After the villain is defeated. If there are X villains in the victory display, the players win the game. We're going to go with 2. Otherwise, deal each player an encounter card and reveal the next villain. If a minion with the same name is there, then yeah. And the villain, if a minion with the same title of the villain is engaged with the player, discard that minion and the villain activates against that player. I really wish they had a way to change the main scheme as the villain runs around. Yeah, I do too. I think that would be really cool, and I can see that being something that we see in the future for a scenario that is similar to Mansion Attack, but being able to change locations as in the main scheme would be really, really cool. This would have been a fun fight to have with the Loki mechanic. Yeah. We got 6 cards. Plasmoid Energy, Superpower Training, the X-Jet, Genius, the Power in All of Us, and a Firecracker. Holy cow. Honestly, that is very good for us. Interesting. Okay, so go X-Jet. X-Jet puts out Superpower Training, and we can Firecracker right there. Do we mulligan the Power in All of Us? I think we do, just to see what we can get. I don't know if it changes anything. Money! At least not Pyro or Toad at the start. That's true. That is very, very true. I think we just hang on to this. We can stun Avalanche. Yeah, okay, we're just going to hang on to this. We're going to start by going to get our player side scheme shopping spree. Put that into play. Another fun idea, like Sinister 6, when you track the damage you deal as they leave play, you reach a certain number, that villain is eliminated. Like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. Feel a lot to track, but fun. It could be, yeah, it could be interesting to do like total damage dealt. Like they share a hit point dial. So like, however that looks, it's like 40 health. And depending, whenever you knock them out, you reduce it from like the total hit point value. It's not exactly what you're talking about, but it would, like, I think that would solve the tracking. A lot like local. Yeah, that's true. All right, we're going to flip up to Jubilee. Let's go ahead and use Jubilee to knock the tough. Power in All of Us and Genius will play X-Jet. We're going to use X-Jet to play Superpower Training on top of Shopping Spree. Then we're going to use Plasmoid Energy to play Firecracker. Deal 1, 2, 3, 4, and stun Avalanche. Stand up. Endurance. Grand Finale. Build support. Beast. I'm really hoping for one of those star cards. X-Gene. Yeah, alright. Add 1 here. Avalanche is stunned. We got 2 cards. First one is Drawing Nearer. And then we got Exhaustion. Surge, Exhaust Our Identity. And Pyromaniac. We have to go find Pyro. Uh-oh. Okay, well, there goes my idea of flipping down. Hey, thank you for the follow, Grass Monkey. Hope you're doing well. Alrighty. Started my turn. I'm discarding. No, there's my flash of light. That's what I wanted. And he actually has toughness. Hey. We can't flip down. This is a tough start. Grand finale is kind of huge here. Is it though? Oh, I guess we can take out Pyro because we can choose different enemies. Keep endurance? No. Yeah, we can go grand finale. Go 2-2-2, hit avalanche. I think we just get absolutely destroyed by an avalanche, but or we could flip down and hopefully not lose this. Yeah, I would play. Actually, I think I would use Beast to play Endurance so that I could hit the another kicker with the X Jet for Grand Finale. I think we do that. So X Jet, X Gene, and build support play Grand Finale. So we're gonna deal 2 damage, and then we get 3 instances of 2 damage. So 2 here. Beast plays Endurance. 1, 2, 3. That takes us up to. Actually, we should be at 12. Not. Yeah. So we're at 12. Um, if we flip down, we probably lose the basketball court. But we also get more cards. Am I okay taking a hit of 4? I mean, no, but it saves the basketball court. If we get double hit, we're probably dead, but we'll see. Let's stand up. What's the worst that could happen? Call for backup. Weapon X. Power in all of us. Sunglasses. And Blinding Flash. Blinding Flash is great. Nice. We're going to go up to 3 here on the main. We're going to get hit by 4. And let's. What's the vibe with her in leadership? We're trying to do a psychic deck with Wolverine. So I think the idea of the deck would be to try and status lock the villain and then let our allies do a ton of the damage. I think we want to play Blinding Flash and probably Weapon X. So we don't really need her activation. That being said, her activation is worth 3 healing or 2 blocks. So I think we just take the hit and we can recover. Right? Because we're not in danger of dying. So we don't need to prevent the damage. We can heal the damage. And then that maintains flexibility. So 4, 5. If the villain is towed, it is not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down to 7. Our encounter card is Under Fire. Surge. Reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Got Avalanche, which surges. Into Blob with Guard. And Homo Superior. He now has 11 hit points and Tough. Ah ha 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 ha. Yikes. Okay. Well, that's fun. That's fun. Nice. Drawing near triggers 1 here. We could also toss the sunglasses to get rid of drawing near. And then we have Weapon X that we can play next turn. You can thematically stun and confuse him. Yeah. Yeah. Do I get extra points because he's in the art? Uh-oh. Okay. Let's go X-Jet, Power in all of us, and call for backup to play Blinding Flash. We're going to stun and confuse both of these characters. Okay. We're at 7 health. Let's go ahead and use Jubilee to play Weapon X. We will flip down, discard to get rid of drawing near. Okay. Stand up. Did I miss why there's a tough status on the main? That helps me remind myself that each ally and minion gets tough. Because if I don't put it there, I will forget every time. If I do put it there, I only forget half the time. Oh, we got Firecracker, Sidekick, X, Unlikely Duo. I just need a Wolverine. Side by side, and a Strength. Alrighty. I'm going to go to 4, Confuse. The counter card is Master Plan. We're going to go 4 more here on Superpower Training. No, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. The couple of games I've played with Jubilee, I included the arcade mod. Arcade mod is good. Arcade mod is good. I like that. Weapon X will get you Wolverine guaranteed. That's the hope. Alrighty, let's go Weapon X. Take a damage. Discard till we get a Jubilee card. Flash of Light. That also works, though. Okay. So waiting for Red Skull with arcade. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Yeah. Trying to figure out how to keep the status lock going and hang on to Sidekick. We're close. Then Flash of Light and Professor X. Wait, did you not? I didn't put Suit Up in the deck. No. No, I didn't. I probably should have, but here we are. Yeah, yeah, Suit Up's tough. Okay, let's we can hang on to Firecracker as well and use X Jet. Okay, let's go ahead and heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. If you basic thwart, you get your code out too. If I use Flash of Light, X, Superpower Training, that's true. Um, that's potentially worth doing. I'm a little bit more scared about the main here. Because I think allies and minions getting tough is good, especially once we get Wolverine onto the table. So let's go ahead and flip up to Jubilee. Strength and side by side, we'll play X. We'll confuse Avalanche. X will go ahead and thwart 3 here. Knock the tough. We will use X-Jet and Unlikely Duo to play Flash of Light to remove 3 here. And confuse Blob. We got Psychic and Firecracker. Part of me wants to keep Firecracker because I can then stun Avalanche again. How many Firecrackers have we seen? We have one more. I think we'll toss Firecracker just to give us a higher likelihood of seeing Wolverine. Plasmoid Energy, Triage, Multi-Talented, Wolverine. There he is. Sick. Nice. And if we didn't toss the other, we would not have had Wolverine. So there you go. Nice. Add 1. Stun. And counter card is Homo Superior. Okay, so now we're looking at 16 health on Blob with guard. So that's good. That's good. Yikes. Alrighty, X goes away. It's a lot of damage to do. Just have a third villain. Why not? Right? Okay. We are going to Super Blob. Yeah, it doesn't say. Attach this to a minion and give it a tough status card. Yeah, it doesn't say that they can't stack. So yeah. Oofta is what we say to that. Let's go Plasmoid Energy, Triage, and Multi-Talented to play a Wolverine. He gains Piercing, and after he changed to Alter Ego form, he can heal 3 damage. We'll go ahead and X-Jet to play Sidekick. So he gets +2 hit points and is considered my sidekick. We're going to go ahead and Pierce attack 3 here. We're at 9 health. Let's go ahead and oh, he actually has tough, so he doesn't have that. He doesn't take that damage. So that's nice. We're gonna basic thwart, take this down to 3, and we'll stand up. Oh, we're gonna flip, then stand up. We got side by side, love it. Beak, Colossus, Moira, Multi-Talented, and there's the coat. Finally, we found the coat. Big blob. Yeah, right. Okay. We're gonna go to 3 here. Confuse, encounter card. Dark Designs. We're gonna place a pursuit counter, then he's going to scheme. So we're gonna go 2 plus 5. That's gonna be enough to lose the basketball court. We're gonna flip this card. Each character gains retaliate 1. Oh, that's worse. That's worse for us. Beak with tough is kind of crazy. Well, never mind. Nice. Okay, well, there's the cafeteria. And now we have to be very, very careful and keep those. We're going to lose. I think we're going to lose to a. My prediction here is that we will lose to a random advance. That's my thought. Okay. Let's Weapon X. Take a damage, discard until we get a Plasmoid Energy. Perfect. Plasmoid Energy will play a Moira. We'll flip up. Moira will trigger. We'll draw into a Firecracker. Ooh, that's nice. That's very nice. Trying to figure out. Okay, so can I do? That clears superpower training. Then we get Beak and Colossus onto the table. But we don't stun Avalanche, which is sad. Well, we're playing Marvel Champion, so yeah, that's fair. We could also play side by side with the extra and Jubilee, Redding, Wolverine, and Jubilee. Or is it just better to Firecracker here? I don't think so. I think I'd rather get Colossus and Beak onto the table. So let's do that. Let's go multi-talented Jubilee's coat and a Firecracker to play Colossus. So he comes in with tough. And then we're going to use X-Jet and side by side to play Beak and remove 3 threat from superpower training. And we'll go get our coat. Hydrate. Let's go. Okay, so we get +1 thwart. And we're going to use that to clear the cafeteria. Wolverine will go 3 damage here and take 3 back. think we're just going to take the hit from Blob. But let's stand up. Got... Where are my sun... Oh, did I passed on my sunglasses. Hey, nice. Counter card. Wolverine does have... Yeah. This is going to be a tough hole to dig ourselves out of. Got 2. Got Flash of Light. That's really nice. We got Uncanny X-Men too. Okay. We'll see what happens. We got 1. We're going to block with Colossus for the 4/5. That's going to knock the tough and deal the damage back because we have Retaliate. We're going to exhaust Beak when that happens. Blob is going to hit us for 2. Then after he attacks and damages the character, stun that character. 1, 2, stun. We've got Groundswell. Avalanche activates against you. So he's going to attack us for 4. I think we have to block with Wolverine here and probably just lose. Okay, 4, 5, 6. That's going to lose Wolverine. That's tough. That's a really, really tough loss right there. And then we've got Dark Designs. Hey, we get Nanny. Okay, so Nanny comes in with toughness. And then we've got Save the Children, or Naughty Children, which only has 5 on it. I feel like Naughty Children is very brutal in solo. Like, Naughty Children is a lot of threat. Because it's usually 6 for a crisis, and that's brutal in solo. I think we lose. But we'll see. Okay. If we go Plasmoid Energy will play Flash of Light to remove 3 threat from here. Take us down to 2. Then we will confuse the villain. Then the coat will clear Naughty Children. I've only placed Naughty Children on the table 3 times in my games. Never been less than the max. Oh, yeah. Yeah. X-Jet, Flashlight, and Beast will play Uncanny X-Men. Actually, you know what? I think No, we're going to use X-Jet and Beast to play Flash of Light to clear here. And then confuse Nanny. Jubilee is still ready. I think I have to heal with Jubilee, though. Gotta run. See ya. I bet they had an interesting time deck building or deciding on a nemesis for... Yeah, right. Or do we attack and remove stun? Flip down. Stand up. I'm gonna hang on to Uncanny. I'm gonna draw into Power on all of us. Genius. Multi-talented. I do like seeing that. Energy. And a Utopia. Alrighty. I'm gonna go 1. Confuse, and 1 from Blob. Our encounter card is Protect the Students. More Crisis. Player defeated this scheme, search their deck and discard pile for an ally and adds it to their hand. That's big. Because that is how we can get Wolverine back. So I like that. What's up? I've been on a 3-week backpacking trip to Europe. That sounds awesome. Any major updates with champions? We did get Jubilee. And they announced Magneto as a hero for the 4th hero. I think those are the biggest announcements. But how is the trip? That sounds awesome. We're at 6 health. Do we weapon X here? I think we do. I think we weapon X. Take a damage. Discard. We got a grand finale. That's interesting. I feel like that has to be used. I think I heal. I think I heal here. Finally, X-Men is over. And a rules reference update. I think it's tomorrow. I think we're supposed to get one, yeah. We're gonna heal for 1, 2, 3. Let's flip up to Jubilee. Power in all of us. And the X-Jet will play multi-talented. So we are going to deal 2 damage to an enemy. Which is going to be Nanny. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. Take this down to 2. Heal 2 damage. 1, 2. Then we're going to go Coat to clear, protect the students. We're going to go get Wolverine and put him into our hand. Okay. Oh, Moira. Let's remember to Moira. Call for backup. I don't think we need call for backup. Okay. I think everyone, yeah. Getting Beast would have been really cool. Let's go with Genius to play Utopia. I don't think we're gonna hit a grand finale here. I feel like I have to hang on to grand finale. So let's use Uncanny X-Men energy and call for backup to play Wolverine. Utopia will trigger to ready Jubilee. Wolverine will attack for 3 to Nanny and take 3 back. Beak will take Nanny out and only take 1, so the retaliate doesn't trigger. Jubilee will thwart 2 off of the main. Blob has 10 health left. Colossus, it's a Colossus dies, but I think we just have to start pushing damage. So we'll throw 3 here. That's 9, and that's going to knock Colossus out because we don't have Uncanny. Okay, stand up. Woo! Finally catching this live. Let's go. Grand finale. Firecracker. That's also nice. Strength. Side by side. And a flash of light. Did you trigger the coat? Yes, I did. I did. Yeah. Got 1 here. Avalanche will block with Beak. It's going to be 4, 5. We'll exhaust Wolverine. And then we will take 2 damage. And stun. Or do I just... No, I'm going to block. I'm going to block that. So we don't take the damage and we don't get the stun. Our encounter card is an Evil Alliance. 3 here. I am a magnet for Nanny. Holy cow. The next, that's fun. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and X-Jet side by side Firecracker to play grand finale. So that's going to be 8 total damage here, which is 1 away from him dying. That is very frustrating. Okay, so we do 8 damage. So he's at 9, so he goes to 17. Wait, he was at 9. We did 8. That puts him at 17, which does take him out. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Math is hard. Because he has a total of 16. Yeah, okay. That's big. That's big. Um, I'm going to try to figure out if there's a way that I can do that and also play Flash of Light. I don't think there is. And I don't think I can flip down, so I'll probably lose Wolverine again, unfortunately. No, I'm gonna have to flip down. I'm gonna have to risk this. I'm gonna use strength for a Flash of Light to clear here. And then flip down. He's finally down. Holy freaking blob, right? Let's go grab our. Hey, thank you for the subscription. Hope you're doing well. Uh Saint Lion, I appreciate it. Thank you. Alright. Stand up and hope that we do not lose the game. How does retaliate work with grand finale? Uh it is one attack, I believe. But I think like that's actually a good question. The way grand finale is one attack with multiple instances of damage. So you take retaliate once. However, if you attacked 4 different enemies and they all had retaliate, I believe you would take 4 retaliate if all of them survived. But I think if they survive, then they don't take it. Alrighty. Triage, plasmoid energy, multi-talented, let's go. Firecracker, firecracker, blinding flesh. Alrighty. Heal Wolverine, thank you so very much. Thank you. We're gonna go 1, scheming for 2, 3, takes us to 4. Our encounter card is Toad. After Toad attacks and damages a character you control, discard 1 random card from your hand. 3, just 3. That's fine. Okay, let's Weapon X. We'll discard until we get a sunglasses. I like that. Ooh, that's actually freaking great. Heck yeah. We're okay. Toad is best case. Yeah, Toad is fine. Okay. Alrighty then. We are going to flip up. Moira will trigger. Draw us into an unlikely duo. Hey, it can happen. It can do it. It can do it. We can do it. Okay. Let's go. The X Jet and a plasmoid energy. No, no, no. First, let's do Jubilee and a firecracker to play our sunglasses. That gives us +1 attack, but now our multi-talented is going to be much better. Let's go. Need Phantom X to EVA and clear shopping spree. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, EVA can clear shopping spree. That's fun. That's really fun. Okay, I like that. I like that. That's fun. Okay. Now we are going to blind plasmoid energy X Jet to play multi-talented. So we're gonna deal 2 damage to an enemy. That's gonna be avalanche. 1, 2. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. It's gonna be here. Heal 2 damage from our identity. 1, 2. And then we are going to exhaust the sunglasses to take Toad out. We're going to exhaust the coat to clear here. That's nice. Um, we will blinding flash, stunning. B Cop was my first choice, but then I settled on Surveillance Team. They're able to watch them all and get stuff. Yeah, yeah. I like B Cop. I really like the idea of B Cop doing it. Yeah. Let's go ahead and hit 1, 2, 3, and we'll take 3 back. Okay. Stand up. We got 2, 4, 5. We're about to deck out so we can get that sidekick back. Side by side, plasmoid energy, X gene. Not a great hand for us. Go 1. Stun. And counter card is Battle Suits. Attached to the minion with the fewest hit points. Otherwise, this card gains Surge. We're going to Surge into Media Coverage. Attached to your identity card. Resolve each when revealed ability that you reveal 1 additional time. You can spend a mental resource to discard this card in Alter Ego. Alrighty. Phantom X and Wolverine for Voltron. I think if I was reapproaching this deck, what I would do is add Phantom X and then more Voltron stuff. Yeah, it's a Tombstone. We're playing Running Interference. Yeah. Media coverage. Okay, so we could use X Gene to pay for it, or we could use Plasmoid Energy. But I really want to play multi-talented. Oh wait, I can. Jubilee, X-Jet, side by side, we'll play multi-talented. Jubilee is our own resource generator. 2 damage. 1, 2. 2 threat from a scheme. Heal 2. We can heal 1. Then we will take a retaliate from here. And we'll sunglasses to deal 1, 2, 3. And we will take 1 more. And we have the coat, but we can't actually do anything. Okay. We will flip down to Alter Ego. We're going to count how many cards we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we do have 1 more card in here. What's the worst? We'll take a damage. Not X. Did I miscount? I miscounted. That's annoying. Okay, well, we get an encounter card for a damage. Well, I guess we get to shuffle. There's a better chance that we'll see. Yeah, okay, fine. I probably missed it. I think that's what it was. I bet that's what it was. Nice. Let's go. That's what you want. We'll go ahead and use Plasmoid Energy. Oh, I didn't count the one in my hand. That's what it was. I didn't count the one in my hand to get rid of this. And then we'll use a side-by-side to play X-Gene. Nope. We'll stand up, or we'll heal Wolverine. And we'll stand up. Because we're not going to push him quite yet. And if we can, we're going to push the new villain with Wolverine because he has piercing. And the new villain will come in with tough. 2, 4, 6. And we would lose the confused. Power on all of us. Beak! Flashlight, Colossus, build support, and a genius. We got 1. Confuse. Groundswell. Avalanche activates against you. Scheme for 2, 3. Takes us to 4. And then we've got all tied up. Attached character cannot ready. Spend a physical and a mental resource to discard this card. Alrighty. Okay. Well, Weapon X will take a damage discard. Do we get a... I probably should not have done this. We got Firecracker, luckily. I was going to say, I probably should not have done that, mainly because if I hit a... I don't want to discard Psychic. I think we're probably... It's a psychic is a nice to have thing at this point, but not a needed thing. So okay, we will flip up. Moira will trigger. We'll draw into a multi-talented. That's big. That's nice. Okay, let's go X-Jet, power on all of us for a multi-talented. Deal 2 damage to Avalanche, which will push Avalanche. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. So it's going to be Blob. It comes in with 19 hit points. Yeah, multi-talented is amazing in Jubilee. It's so good. After he attacks and damages a character, stun that character. And then the minion with the same, deal each player an encounter card. Okay. He does have toughness, which we're good. Okay. We will remove 2 threats from here. And we will heal 1, 2. We will go ahead and trigger the coat to clear here, but we will not trigger our sunglasses. Hello, Liquid Snake. How you doing? What up, Nelson? Just coming by to say hi. Always good to see you play one of the best X-Men. Can't wait till I get my copy of Jubilee. Nice. Huge theme win here. Blinding Flash on Blob in the cafeteria. Yeah. I took out Hit and Run. I wasn't playing it. I was finding myself I was too bogged down and too focused on other things. We're gonna go Colossus and Jubilee to pay for all tied up. Get rid of that. We will pierce attack 1, 2, 3. Take 3 back on Wolverine. Um, I don't think I have any more supports that I really want to play, but um, let's go Genius to play Beak. We don't actually get to do anything, but we will ready Jubilee with that. Let's go X Gene and build support to play Firecracker. So we'll deal 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to 12. I did use 2 different resources, so we'll stun. And then I will take a retaliate. Sunglasses, I'll deal 1, 2, and take another retaliate. We're going to hang on to Flash of Light. Jubilee will just punch Blob. One, 2. Take a retaliate. Beak is going to hang out. We actually probably don't need to hang on to Flash of Light. I think I'd rather dig for damage. So let's ditch and stand up. Got multi-talented Beast, Flash of Light, Firecracker, and a call for backup. Got 1 stun. Tombstone incoming, right? Nowhere is safe. Place 1 pursuit counter. So for the second time this game, we'll see Nanny. That's probably fine. No guard or anything makes her not super bad late game. And we got Pyromaniac, so we'll go find Pyro. But I don't think Pyro has guard either. He does not. Okay. We will go X-Jet, X-Gene, call for backup to play multi-talented. 2 damage to Blob, 1, 2. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. And then heal 2, 1, 2. We will take a retaliate from multitasking down back to 8. We will trigger the coat to deal 1, 2, 3. And then we will have Wolverine swing into for lethal. We also had a Firecracker. There we go. Nanny magnet, you say? Yeah, phrasing. Um, Actually, that was the sunglasses rather than the coat. But yeah, yeah. Once she's set up, and once you like, yeah, you just have to like make sure that you have a health uh I plan. You have to be able to chump block. You have to be able to do something. Honestly, pretty cool to see you claw back that game. I only beat two. When I'm doing these types of streams, I only do two. Um, so but interesting stuff. Yeah, I think uh, I think I'm starting to get her. Oh, I beat three. I did beat three with Blob having 16 health. Fair, fair, fair. But yeah, normally when I go against Mansion, it's like I just do two villains. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. Good stuff. We have two old hero new trick decks. Um, I think we'll have time to do both of them. And so, how would you rate her so far? In terms of, I think she's probably a B tier. I think she's probably a B tier. She gets very hindered by Stalwart and Steady, which, um, yeah, we're getting more of those. I don't weigh that super much, but the fact that she doesn't have another answer, the fact that she doesn't have another answer to those Stalwart or Steady villains, right? Like Miles, his answer is tough. He has tough in his kit. He also has very aggressively cost cards. So I like there's kind of the same amount of status in here. Maybe Psylocke is a better comparison, where like, she can get really hindered by some of those stalwart villains. And I think Jubilee is that as well. But Jubilee also doesn't have defense in her kit. She doesn't have a defensive card. She doesn't have a ally that would chump block, and she doesn't have a lot of health. And so I think that can be the trick. I think she got a lot better once I just started ignoring Shopping Spree. I found the Steady mattered less than Stalwart. She has so many statuses that you still get to confuse stun. Yeah, and usually they balance out the villains as being less challenging if they do have Steady. Like that's part of the challenge rating. So if you are able to consistently stun the Steady stuff, then you're fine. She kind of seems like Miss Marvel mixed with a slightly worse Miles. Yeah, I like that. Being the event-based hero. Um Miss Marvel to me feels more consistent. I don't know why. I think it's probably Wiggle Room. I think Wiggle Room saves a lot of damage in solo. Yeah, she just doesn't have Wiggle Room. Yeah, yeah, and 5 recovery. I think the 5 recovery is big. Yeah, her combined stats are 7. Not good, not good. Right? We're looking for 6 on the hero side for like an average, and she has 7, including the recovery stat. So that's tough. Yeah, so I think she really needs blockers. I think against non-steady stalwart, she's incredible. She's so good. So who is next? So I have a Black Widow and I have a Cyclops deck. I think let's go ahead and play. Let's play the Cyclops deck. Let's play Cyclops. It's kind of built around Mutant Mayhem, and so let's try that. Are you going to take on the new weekly one-shot? I believe so. It kind of depends on timing, and we're starting to run into, Gen Con. Got a lot of stuff going on this week, but I do want to try and get that weekly one-shot in. I think that's going to be fun. So I like the one-shots. I put Mutant Mayhem and Bishop. That was fun. Oh, that sounds really cool. Yeah. Alrighty. I will see you all soon. I'm going to build a Cyclops deck. We're going to look at it and play when we get back. Alrighty. Peace. Friday. I forgot to turn my camera back on. I've been turning it off during the breaks so that it doesn't overheat as it has been, because this is going to be a longer stream than normal. But we're back. Here we are with, we don't need these guys, with Cyclops. Old hero, new trick. Yes, Cyclops is now an old hero. Unfortunately, poor guy. Gonna go to lunch. See you running. Saint Lion. It's exactly like watching the VOD, but I get anxious over writing something in the chat. Love it. Welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. I have some kind of superpower to handle the chat and gameplay at the same time. Well, I appreciate it. I make a lot of mistakes. The worst is when you fat finger the enter key too early and look like an idiot. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, let's be thinking about who we want to play against. As we're gonna talk about the deck. So Scott Summers can take allies from any, or X-Men allies from any aspect. And so what we're gonna do is we got Sunfire, Psylocke, Gold Balls, Glob, Blindfold, Dazzler, Pixie, Beast, Beak, Professor X, and Triage. Now, all of these allies, except for Psylocke and Gold Balls, have when entering play abilities either from your hand or from just when you enter play, which means that we can trigger them with To Me My X-Men, which is not a new concept, right? We've done this before. But what we're going to do with this deck is we're going to add in Phantom X and EVA as well as Caliban, which allow us to trigger Mutant Mayhem. So Mutant Mayhem says choose an X-Force ally and an X-Men ally, return them to their owner's hands. Those players play those allies, ignoring their resource cost. So now any of the cards that we can play from hand to get a benefit also triggers off of Mutant Mayhem. So we've got Phantom X comes back in, which gets EVA back, which gets another activation, and Caliban is going to get us another ally. So those are kind of the plays, and then we're going to be a little bit flexible on what we're going to be popping in and out here. So we can use Beak to remove more threat. We can use Blindfold to look at more cards. Glob can deal some more damage. Psylocke can reset her counters, and I put Gold Balls in here because he's really good. Gorismo, have you recorded the YouTube member request for this month? No, I think that's going to be a Wednesday task. I think I have it. I think yours is scheduled for Sunday to release on Sunday. Can't wait for Jess Goldblum to lead the X-Men to victory. Yeah, right. Now, this was inspired by Andrew Coons, who commented on the Jubilee unboxing. So they said that they were really enjoying Cyclops with a Mutant Mayhem. I have not seen their deck yet. I would like to see it. I did ask because I think it'd be really fun to compare and see how it's going to go. We got Rapid Response. We got Triskelion to open up ally slots. We do have Utopia in here. Probably not getting the increased ally slot from Utopia, but we are going to be getting that ready, and we're going to be a little flexible on if we're going to be readying Cyclops or potentially another ally. We got Call for Backup, X-Jet, and then our doubles. So that's the idea of the deck. We'll see how it runs. A lot of times these old hero new tricks, I play them once and then I tweak a little bit before I push. But I like where this is. I'll be interested to see how it goes. We don't have a villain. Do we want to go with? Let's go with. Taskmaster? Mr. Sinister? I'm not gonna do Mr. Sinister. I really don't like Mr. Sinister in solo. His threat cap just feels like I can't win. Or like I can. It's just like I don't know. I'm not a fan of Mr. Sinister. He's probably my least favorite villain, honestly. I haven't done a villain ranking in a while, but I think Mr. Sinister is probably my least favorite. Mainly because I play a lot of solo. I think he's really good in multiplayer, but in true solo, I just really dislike Mr. Sinister. Taskmaster sounds interesting. Let's try that. Taskmaster, because we're also going to be flipping fairly decently frequently, and so Taskmaster will be able to hit us a couple of times. That's a hot take when Collector 1 exists. That's fair. I don't think I considered Collector 1 when I said that. Collector 1 is definitely my least favorite, but Collector 1 is one that I just don't play. Right? I will still play Mr. Sinister, but I don't necessarily enjoy him. So I don't like Collector 1. Are you Uncanny X-Men and Honorary X-Men? No, because I'm popping them back to my hand and I would lose the Honorary X-Men a lot. Because you lose the attachments, unfortunately. And Shadow King? Shadow King! Ooh, that sounds fun. Yeah, let's try that. Taskmaster actually does mess with us a little bit because we don't really want... The Honorary would be for yourself. Yeah, but then we would lose all of... Once we get Phantom X onto the table, we're losing the Honorary... Or we're losing the Uncanny benefit. I will say, I think that the all X-Men Uncanny build is stronger than this deck. This deck is more... I think this deck is going for a fun factor rather than a power factor. If you're comparing it to another Cyclops leadership build, because Cyclops leadership is pretty freaking busted. Shadow King. Okay. We got Shadow King, who's going to steal our allies, which is kind of fun. Oh, yeah. Yes, and when I do run Uncanny with Cyclops, I do run an Honorary so that I can throw it on myself and I can get that benefit and sit in Alter Ego. Cyclops is so much fun. Alrighty, Taskmaster. When revealed, deal each player an encounter card. After a player changes to hero form, they discard the top card of the encounter deck, take damage equal to the number of boost icons on that card. Cyclops aggression is fun factor, but leadership is just... Yeah, Cyclops leadership is S tier deck. One of the strongest decks in the game. Forced response. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, each player in hero form must choose to either place a threat or take a damage. Then we lose after that. Taskmaster comes in with 16 health, and Scott Summers is ready to rock. Let's go. This will be fun. As an action, we can search our deck for a tactic upgrade and add it to our hand, limit once per round. A lot of the times I will use that as a resource the first couple of times. Probably here as well. So we'll see. We got 6 cards in Alter Ego. Got EVA. Don't need EVA. We don't need Exploit Weakness. We don't need Full Blast. We probably don't need Phoenix. We definitely don't need Mutant Mayhem, but we do want a Utopia. So let's mulligan. 5 cards. Good start. Priority target. Dazzler. Dazzler's nice here. Gold Balls is nice here. Ricochet Beam. And a Ruby Quartz Visor. We can drop in Dazzler. And just not flip up. I think if we're dropping Dazzler, we don't use our constant training ability. Just because we don't need to. And we hang on to Utopia. We just buy ourselves some time. Okay, let's drop Dazzler into play. We will use Dazzler to thwart here. When Dazzler enters play, we're going to confuse Taskmaster. We're going to hang on to Utopia, and we're going to draw up to Mutant Mayhem. Big genius. To me, my X-Men. There we go. And Sunfire. Nice. Is this an old hero, new deck? Yes, it is, Fabian. Yes. We're utilizing Mutant Mayhem. We have 2 copies. We have Caliban and Phantom X as our X-Force allies. And then we're going to be using our X-Men to pop them back. And we have a lot of when entering play effects. To me, my Beak. Unfortunately, it does not work. Beak is when you play from hand. So that's... I'm actually kind of happy to see Beak in my hand now, because it means I won't hit him with, to me, my X-Men. We'll go one here. We're confused. We've got two cards. The first one being Hunted by Hydra. Insight 1. Each player in hero forms takes 1 damage and discards one card at random from their hand. Then we got the Shadow King. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a copy of Possessed and reveal it. Possessed. We're going to attach to an ally with a blank text box. And yeah, so that's fun. We got Dazzler and Shadow King. Shadow King is a 3/3/6. That's by Dazzler. Yeah, right. That will start the game. That changes what we're looking at now. But we do have a priority target. No, let's use our constant training up to grab a priority target. Put that into our hand. Okay. Whoa. What is this? Why? Shadow King turn 1 is terrific. Okay. Let's flip up. We're going to discard the top card and take 3 damage. Ow. 1, 2, 3. Ow. That hurts. Let's go priority target on Dazzler. We'll use a Mutant Mayhem to play To Me My X-Men. Search the top 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's sad. We whiffed. That's not great. That's not great at all. That's very sad. That's 2 resources gone. Ah. Definitely should have played Utopia first before that, but here we are. Okay, let's use a Genius to play a Sunfire. Sunfire will take out Dazzler. Priority target will trigger, and we'll draw 2 cards. Pixie and a Practice Defense. Yeah, get that turncoat. So we have a block there. We could drop. I think. Interesting. So we could grab a ally from our discard pile with Pixie. If we do that, we're not playing Utopia. I think I'd rather just play Utopia. And drop a Practice Defense out on the Shadow King. Yeah, so let's go Beacon Pixie to play Utopia. Practice Defense on Shadow King. We'll go ahead and thwart 2 here. Gotta love the AI art. Wish they could do that. Wish they would do that with this cycle. What is the AI art? Or alternate art. Alternate art. Yeah. I do. I wish they would do it with this, but unfortunately, no. Rapid response, strength, blindfold, X, and a beast. Nice. We're gonna go 1. We're gonna choose to place a threat. We're gonna block with Sunfire. Taskmaster is gonna hit for 4. Then we're gonna take 2 from the Shadow King. Our encounter card. Ruler of the Astral Plane. Discard 1 copy of Possessed from play when we defeat it. So we can probably leave this out. We can tempt fate, leave that acceleration token on the table for a while, and see if we can get that Possessed trigger. Alternate image, not artificial. No, you're totally fine. I got it. I got it. Took me a second, but I got it. Yeah, I do really like the. They're nice. Okay. Do you shuffle these Shadow King cards or just put them? It feels like I just put them on top, right? But no, I did shuffle. I do want more alt art. I just don't want to deal with trying to acquire them. Yeah, I wish they were a little bit easier to grab. I think we're just going to start poking the Shadow King. So let's go ahead and hit 1. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna go. We're not gonna play X. I'm gonna use Blindfold, Strength, and Professor X to play Beast. And then we're gonna grab Strength from our when Beast enters play. We're gonna use Strength to play Rapid Response. Utopia will ready us here. Beast will hit for 2. Cyclops will hit to take this to 4. Okay. Stand up. Got 2, 4, 5. Tactical Brilliance, Field Commander, Psylocke, To Me My X-Men, and a Mutant Mayhem. Alrighty. I like that they're handing the original alt art to. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that they were handing them out. That's nice. That's really nice. Yeah. We're gonna choose to. We'll go up to 5. We'll place the threat there. We do have a Tactical Brilliance in hand. Taskmaster is going to attack. We're gonna block with Beast. It's gonna be 2. After this activation, we're gonna put a counter. We're gonna trigger Rapid Response to bring Beast back in, and then grab his Strength. And then Shadow King will block with Beast again. Our encounter card, Taskmaster's Sword. He gains Piercing, can exhaust our hero to spend a mental and a physical to discard the card. If you get the core box ones for doing the Learn to Play event, oh, that's cool. Is it 1 promo per person, or do you get the whole playset? I have no idea. Alrighty. We are going to use Strength to play Tactical Brilliance to remove 3 threat from here. Take this down to 2. Then we're going to return priority target to our hand. So that's a tactic card. We're going to throw priority target here. We are going to Optic Blast Shadow King to take Shadow King out. Priority target triggers, and we will draw 2 cards. Exploit Weakness and a Triage. Okay. Let's go ahead and thwart with Cyclops. We will use we'll use Mutant Mayhem to play To Me My X-Men. Energy. Phantom X. X-Jet. Call for backup. Another whiff. Ow. Maybe To Me My X-Men is not in this deck. I don't know. Ow. Oh, I really wanted to play Psylocke. Let's use Psylocke and Exploit Weakness to play Triage. We'll heal 2. I think that's the classic Nelson luck. Hey, Kevin. Just got the full villain scheme environment dashboard. Oh, nice. It was worth every penny. Can't appreciate how much acrylic in those things. Yeah, they're hefty. They are well-made things. 100%. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's go ahead and thwart for 3 off of Ruler of the Astral Plane. We can get that kind of set. Alrighty. Stand up. 2, 4, 5. Okay, we got Call for Backup. We got Glob. Tactical Brilliance. Okay. Let's go ahead and add 3 there. Taskmaster, we will block with Triage. +2. Then our encounter card is a Sinister Strike. We're going to place 1, and then he's going to attack us for 3, plus a boost card. We'll defend. Shuffle each Shadow King card from the discard pile into the encounter deck. Excellent. Does this one get shuffled in? I don't think it does. Does the boost card get shuffled in? I don't think it does. Or does it immediately go to the discard pile? We take 1 damage. And our encounter card is Captured by Hydra. Comes in with 5. And another acceleration icon. I think you resolve it, then discard it. Cool. Okay, that's what I think too. I'm glad we're on the same page. Let's go Glob to play Call for Backup. That's going to come in with 3. Um, Tactical Brilliance and Extra will play Tactical Brilliance. We're going to clear Call for Backup. And we're going to return a Tactic. Which honestly could be to me my X-Men. Got 1, 2, 3. I don't have anything to pay for to me my X-Men with though. Just go priority target. And then let's go find Phantom X. Put Phantom X into play. Okay, I don't have any more allies, so probably don't want to do that then. When Phantom X enters play, we're going to grab EVA. Put it into play. Okay. Phantom X and EVA will both... EVA will take 1 threat. Phantom X will take 1 threat. We're going to flip down. We're going to stand up. I'm going to toss priority target. Got 2, 4, 6. Encounter card. Okay. We do have a To Me My X-Men in my hand right now. Which I can't miss 3 times in a row, right? That'd be crazy. I think Captured by Hydra is kind of an interesting thing to take right now. Triskelion, Ricochet Beam, Practice Defense, To Me My X-Men, Caliban, and a Energy. We're going to add 3 threat to the main, taking it to 4. We're going to scheme with Taskmaster for 2. If you're in hero form, we're not. Otherwise, place 1 threat. So it's going to be 3 more. So that's going to take us up to 7 out of 12. Counter card, Mimicry. Discard the top 5 cards of your deck. If a thwart card was discarded this way, Taskmaster schemes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are good. We lost some Mutant Mayhem, which is sad. So I really want to pull it off. Okay. And then we've got the Shadow King is back. Good. So we're going to go find Possessed. I guess I keep EVA. Yeah, EVA is still around. Dang it. I don't want to deal with the Shadow King again. Alrighty. We use our ability to find priority target. We're at 6 health. I think I need to heal here. Yeah, it's not great. Yeah, I'm going to heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to flip up, discard, and get 2. 1, 2, ow. Ow. Let's go Practice Defense to play To Me My X-Men. 1, 2. I swear. Okay, I don't think To Me My X-Men makes it in this deck. We have whiffed 3 times. We have missed X-Men on 15 cards. I thought we were fine, but we just... I don't know. That is what's losing us our game right now, though. Mm. Wow. Wow. Um, let's go priority target on the Shadow King. We're going to. They're scared of the Shadow King. That's fair. Let's use Caliban to deal 3 damage to Shadow King. And let's use energy to play Ricochet Beam to take out Shadow King. And 3 damage to an enemy with so 3 damage to an enemy, then 3 damage to an enemy with upgrade attached. I'm gonna keep Phantom X, so we'll hit Taskmaster for 1, 2, 3. Priority target triggers will draw 2 cards. Psylocke and a Dazzler does not help. I think I would rather have Psylocke long term, so let's go ahead and play Dazzler for the Triskelion. And I think we lose. EVA will heal 1 from. No, just kidding. No, we're gonna. So we're at 7 out of 12. We're adding a lot. Geez. 7 out of 12. We're adding minimum 3. That takes us to 11. We do have an insight 1, so we cannot add the threat. So we have to take the damage, which is going to take us down to 6. We can defend the attack. We're going to take an attack of effectively 4 plus a boost, which we should be fine taking because we can defend. If we're defending, we're not. If we're defending, we're not warding. I think we'll take 1 here. We'll take this down to 2 because then that can get us Phantom X back with a basic thwart next turn. Shadow King can't take. Oh, then we've lost. We have lost. So let's go ahead and scoop, and we will try it again because that was a horribly missed rule that we did not. Yeah. Okay. We'll scoop. We'll try it again. We'll just go the same thing, same deck, same everything. But that's not a rule that I can switch back on because I'm pretty sure I did that last time. And anyways, I think we're gonna lose regardless. So brutal, brutal. Alrighty. So because I messed up the ruling, let's go ahead and try it again. This without Shadow King round 1, hopefully. Yeah. This without Shadow King twice, right? Oh, and I didn't even do the Hydra Patrol. I didn't do anything, right? Okay, so we have to grab Hydra Patrol. Okay, so Hydra Patrol comes in. We get 2 threat there. I'm going to shuffle those in. Yeah. Okay. Just put Shadow King at the bottom. Okay. We got this. We got this. This starts out with 1 threat. We have to deal ourselves an encounter card. Yeah, Shadow King turn 1 is brutal. All right, we got this. Poor Nelson's on tilt from Jubilee losses. Yeah, right. All right. We got 3, 6. Tactical Brilliance, Exploit Weakness, Priority Target, EVA, and a Full Blast. We're going to mulligan the entire thing. Actually, I think there's a argument to not do that. I think if we keep 1 priority target, we can thwart Hydra Patrol, take a Hydra regular, destroy them. So we'll make ourselves. So we'll hang on to a priority target. Got to keep EVA. It's the best. Yeah, it's a wild resource. How does the Vivian basic ally interact with possess cards? Does she blanket and I get the ally back for a turn? I don't know. I don't have Vivian on me right now. Mutant Mayhem. Genius, Tactical Brilliance, Sunfire, and a Triage. All right. Let's go grab. Okay, so what is my play line here? I think we're going to thwart Hydra Patrol. We're going to get some cards back, and Sunfire can actually take out the Hydra. So we don't need to use our Optic Blast ability. I don't think we need Triage. Tactical Brilliance. I think it kind of depends on what we grab. So let's just grab a Rapid Response. And if we play it, that's great. I think that's the. All right. We'll flip and we will take 1 damage. That's much better than 3 from last round too. Okay. Let's go ahead and thwart down Hydra Patrol. When defeated, each player searches the encounter deck for a Hydra minion and puts it into play engaged with them. So we're going to go find our regular. The Insight one does not trigger because it is not revealed. Ah. Okay. We're going to throw a priority target onto the regular. Genius will play a Sunfire. And then we will use Sunfire to take out the regular, and we'll draw 2 cards, which is a Ruby Quartz Visor and a To Me My X-Men. Fool me 4 times. Shame on. No. To Me My X-Men. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. We at least got Jean. Wow. I still don't. I don't know. I think I need more X-Men in the deck if I'm going to run To Me My X-Men or just drop To Me My X-Men, because we're at 44. So if we drop To Me My X-Men, we don't have that issue anymore. Huzzah! So after she enters play, let's find a Cyclops card. Guess I'll take priority target. Okay. Tactical Brilliance and Triage will play Ruby Quartz Visor. Oops. Throw priority target on Taskmaster. Ruby Quartz Visor will deal 1, 2, 3. Phoenix will go ahead and thwart here. Some Danger Room trainings may be better. I'm trying to think of who I would throw the Danger Room trainings on, because the idea is to pop them back, and then we lose them. But I'm wondering if there are allies out there that I don't want to pop back. Gold Balls? Gold Balls doesn't need it. I'm going to hang on to Rapid Response. No, I'm going to toss Rapid Response. Stand up. Beast. Phantom X. Nice. Pixie. X-Jet. Blindfold. Wolverine. I don't have Wolverine in the deck. Throughput when you build it. That's true. That's true. I do, yeah. Oh, and Phoenix comes back to my hand. We're going to throw the threat. Taskmaster is going to attack. We'll block with Sunfire. By Sunfire. We got 2 cards. First one is Captured by Hydra. With 5 and acceleration icon. Then we got Ruler of the Astral Plane. When defeated, discard 1 copy of Possessed from play. Because you have to have 2 allies ready on the board and play the alliance card, so there's a lot of turns in the middle before you get there. True. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Very, very true. Alrighty. I think we're just dropping to get Phantom X onto the table here. We could play Phoenix, but I mean Phantom X is just part of the engine. We need to get Phantom X out. Possessed is going to be annoying, but we do have a ruler of the astral plane that we can start messing with. Um, I think another play could be Beast. No, we don't. No, we could go Beast and Pixie, but then we can't grab Phantom X because he's X Force, and I would like to grab. Um, I think we just drop Phantom X onto the table. We potentially keep Pixie, or do we keep Beast? I think we keep Beast. Yeah, go here, Phantom X. We'll get EVA. Um, we're gonna thwart 2 here. Phantom X will thwart EVA, will remove a threat and take this down to 3. We're gonna flip down to alter ego form. We'll stand up. Could I have played Beast? Beast would have gotten me a double resource, but I wouldn't have had Phantom X anymore. So yeah, no, we're good. We could have gotten Pixie onto the table as well, but I think I like this play better. Exploit weakness. Dazzler. Ooh, there's a confuse. That's nice. Utopia is nice as well. Beak. And a tactical brilliance. I like the hand. We actually need 3. We have 2 accelerations here. We're going to scheme for 2. 4. Takes us to 7. And our encounter card is another captured by Hydra. Yikes. More acceleration icons. Alrighty. Well, okay. Let's go ahead and Scott will go ahead and grab, I guess, practice defense. Okay. Go Utopia. Beak can take out capture by Hydra. I think I want to play Tactical Brilliance though. I may pass on Utopia at this point. I think Utopia, if we go Tactical Brilliance, that can get us a tactic card, which can be, I guess, like really anything, but that can clear capture by Hydra. Then we can play Beak with the card that we grab. I think we can hang on to Utopia and potentially play it. Okay. We are 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, so we did our constant training. Let's flip up. We're gonna take 3 damage. Ow. 1, 2, 3. Don't love that. Um, let's go ahead and use Dazzler and Beast to play Tactical Brilliance to remove 3 threat from capture by Hydra. Where did I put those captive? Here they are. Okay. Reroll a 5 or 6. And this goes to our hand. Yeah, so we got Electra coming to our hand. Alrighty. And then we're going to return a tactic card, which could be To Me My X-Men. Yeah, we're going to take To Me My X-Men there. I think we are going to just play Electra. Makes a lot of sense. But let's use a exploit weakness to play a To Me My X-Men. And hopefully hit this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. 5. We'll go X. And we'll confuse Taskmaster. Okay, that felt better. That felt better to hit. Okay. I think we'd play Utopia. Yeah, I think we play Utopia. The other option here is that we could use Cyclops and Professor X to take out the second captured by Hydra and get another ally. But then we're going to lose X. I don't think I want to do that. Beak. Beak is another interesting call because if we play Beak, we get to remove 2 threat from a scheme. X and then Cyclops can clear the main, which makes it feel really good. And Beak's now another blocker for us. But then we run into the same thing where we don't have the ally slot for Elektra. So let's go ahead and use Beak and practice defense to play a Utopia. Elektra is going to come into play. Elektra is just going to punch for 3. 1, 2, 3. X and Cyclops will thwart 5 off of hunting down heroes. Phantom X and EVA will remove and take this captured by Hydra down to 3. Nice. We'll stand up. X is going to pop back to our hand. Okay. We got Triskelion, nice. Ricochet Beam, To Me My X-Men, Mutant Mayhem, okay, it's happening, and a call for backup. And then X is here. Okay. We're going to add 3, and I'm going to choose to take a damage. So this goes to 5. Taskmaster is going to attack. We're going to block with Elektra. +2. There goes a Possessed. Then our encounter card is Nowhere Safe. Place 1 pursuit counter. And then discard a upgrade or support. I'm going to discard EVA. So we're about to get it right back because we're probably going to Mutant Mayhem again. Or we're going to Mutant Mayhem. So at least that's the plan. Okay, so we can, if we go To Me My X-Men, we can then, if we hit an X-Men, Mutant Mayhem and get Phantom X. But if we do that, then we are losing out on Triskelion and Professor X. Is it just better? Actually, we don't really need Professor X. So let's go ahead and go. Let's go Professor X for. No, let's go Ricochet Beam to play To Me My X-Men. Glob. Field Commander. Ricochet Beam. To Me My X-Men. And a Caliban. So we're going to hit Glob. Play only if your identity has the X-Men trait. Deal 2 damage to an enemy with an upgrade attached. Don't get to do that, but we're feeling good now. Okay. Phantom X is not going to do anything because it would just knock Phantom X out. So we're going to go ahead and thwart for 2, 4. And take out Capture by Hydra. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. That's Shang-Chi. We can stun an enemy by paying a lightning resource when we play him. Have we seen all of our Mutant Mayhems? There's still one in there. I'm like, I want to play Mutant Mayhem. I think it's still the right play, but I was like, we can Shang-Chi stun Taskmaster. We can then play, if we do that, we could then play Triskelion as well. But I don't think that's, I think we'd go, uh, call for backup Triskelion X to play Mutant Mayhem. Choose an X-Force and X-Men ally, return them to their owner's hands. Then we get to play each one of them for free, ignoring the cost. So we'll play Phantom X. When Phantom X enters play, we'll grab EVA. And then we'll play Glob. We'll trigger Utopia to ready. Glob is still, to me, my X-Men, so Glob will. Mutant Mayhem is 100% more of a multiplayer card. 100%. I just really wanted to try it. Then we'll play Shang-Chi. We're going to go 2, 3, heal, 5 to take here. And then Glob will thwart this down to 4. Glob will pop back to our hand at the end of the turn. All right, let's stand up. EVA healed Phantom X. Gold Balls. Mutant Mayhem again. Nice. Psylocke. Beautiful. That's a better target. Strength. Nice. And a Field Commander. And this is down to 1. We're going to go 2. We're actually going to add a 3rd from the force response here. We're going to block with Shang-Chi. It's going to be 2, 3. And then we've got an encounter card, which is Master Plan to add 4 threat there. Yikes. I don't like the threat there. It is our turn. We cannot play Psylocke and Mutant Mayhem. I think we could probably, though, play Gold Balls. Hang on to Mutant Mayhem. Then use... Yeah, that'll be fine. We're at 5 health. I do probably want to heal at some point. Let's go ahead and thwart this down to 1. Okay. Let's use Strength and Field Commander to play Gold Balls. When he attacks, we can discard up to 3 cards from the top of our deck. He gets plus X, where X is the number of cards we discarded. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll go 3 and deal 4 damage to Taskmaster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and then Utopia also triggers. That's why I wanted to do that. We're gonna heal. Let's go ahead and Phantom X to take this down to 1. We'll heal Phantom X. And we're gonna flip down. Constant training. No, we don't have any. Okay. We'll heal for 3. 1, 2, 3, up to 8. I think we're gonna keep Psylocke. And we're gonna toss the rest. Okay. Let's stand up. We got Psylocke, Caliban to me, my X-Men. Sweet. Taskmaster's down to 6, which is not too bad. And he is confused, which is nice. Rapid response, Electra, and a Dazzler. Sweet. I'm going to throw 2 here. Taskmaster is confused, and then an encounter card is going to be Under Fire. Surge, reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Another captured by Hydra. Holy cow. And then we've got Possessed. Attached to the ally with the lowest thwart without a copy of Possessed. We're going to go Gold Balls. I don't mind killing Gold Balls, but I do mind killing Phantom X. Okay. Let's go ahead and search for a priority target. Throw that on Gold Balls. Dunzo Gold Balls. Don't think that there's anything we need to do while we're in Alter Ego. So let's... No, we'll just flip up. We'll take the damage. It's going to be 0. Nice. Big fan of that. Okay. Ruby Quartz Visor will take Gold Balls out. Priority target will trigger. We get to draw 2 cards. Blindfold and a Phoenix. Nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and thwart for 2 to take this down to 3. And let's use Dazzler to play To Me My X-Men. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, man. I think I need more. Every time someone betrays Cyclops, they are hunted down. Yeah, right. I think I need to remove To Me My X-Men from this deck. Because over the 2 plays, we've lost I think 8 resources on it, which is almost 2 entire turns worth of resources. It's just not worth it. We'll go ahead and play Electra. Actually, hold up. Nope, just kidding. No, we can. Let's go ahead and use Psylocke. I really want to get Psylocke onto the table for the Confused, but I think we're fine. I think we actually are a little bit closer to winning this than I want to think. So let's use Psylocke, Rapid Response, and Caliban to play Phoenix. We will return a practice or priority target to our hand. We will throw priority target onto Taskmaster. To me, my X-Men. Crickets. We'll play Electra. We'll spend a blindfold to deal 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And then Electra will hit for 3. When revealed, deal each player an encounter card. Comes in with 17. And then priority target does trigger. We get Mutant Mayhem and a Tactical Brilliance. Electra is such a good... Yeah. Right? Yeah. It's kind of insane. When I play Phoenix, Cyclops readies. Okay. Let's go ahead and have Cyclops and Phantom X take out the Hunted by Hydra. Top card is even, bottom card is odd. So odd. We get to White Tiger in our hand. Let's go ahead and heal Phantom X. No, we don't need to heal Phantom X. We will remove 1 threat from here with that, and we have a damage on Phantom X. Phoenix. So we're at 7. Phoenix will go ahead and thwart 2 off of hunting down heroes. We're going to play White Tiger from our hand, discarding Phoenix from play. We're going to play or use Tactical Brilliance when we do that to remove 3 threat from this scheme. White Tiger will then thwart this down to 1. And I have a Mutant Mayhem in my hand, so it should be good. I don't know the 2 White Tigers in the game were different ones. Oh, they are? I didn't know that either. I just kind of assumed that they were the same. All right, let's stand up. We got Mutant Mayhem. Beast. Nice. To me, my X-Men. Fool me 3 times. Mutant Mayhem. Pixie. And that's it. So we'll add 2. We'll add a 3rd. Taskmaster is going to attack. We will block with White Tiger. We need damage more than we need thwarting. So 3, 4, 5. There goes White Tiger. 2 encounter cards. The first one, Mimicry. Discard the top 5 cards. If a attack card is discarded, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Full Blast is not an attack. Ricochet Beam is, though. So Taskmaster is going to attack us. Okay. We'll block with Electra. So it's going to be 3, 4, 5 by Electra. Next card is Hydra Soldier. Guard, when defeated, deal a encounter card. You can actually play both, and that's kind of fun. That's really fun. That's cool. Alrighty. I feel like we will hit a X-Men ally at some point, right? Let's go ahead and thwart 2 here. This is gone, by the way. Mutant Mayhem will play to me my X-Men. 1, there's Triage. Nice. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll go Triage. Heal 2 damage from Cyclops. Utopia will trigger to ready Cyclops. You probably need to card count the X-Men, especially... Oh, yeah, probably. But I just have this feeling. That we're going to get it. I don't think Mutant Mayhem and To Me My X-Men work as well as I wanted it to together. I think I cut To Me My X-Men and just run with the Mutant Mayhems in this deck, but Mutant Mayhem just feels way better as a multiplayer card. I think that's what it's just kind of boiling down to. Let's go Mutant Mayhem and Beast to play Pixie from our hand. We will go ahead and grab a X-Men ally from our discard pile. Could be Phoenix or Psylocke. Let's go Psylocke. We're at full health. Didn't realize Domino was playing Cyclops with all this gambling, right? Let's go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4 and take out the soldier. Pixie will thwart 1 here. And then we'll ready up. Triage comes back to our hand. We're going to hang on to Psylocke. Was Gold Balls in? Yeah, I'm just going to grab Gold Balls instead of Psylocke. Because then Gold Balls can deal a lot of damage. Okay, so we got Shang-Chi, Triskelion, Exploit Weakness, Ricochet Beam, Triage. We're going to add 3 threats to the main. I'm going to block Taskmaster's attack with Pixie. Shuffle each Shadow King card from the discard pile into the encounter deck. Make it stop. That can be kind of a crazy card. Oh, have we not? Oh, we haven't hit Shadow King? Did we? No, we definitely fought. Okay, no, he's in there. Okay, 2 cards coming at us. First card is Hunted by Hydra, Insight 1. Each player in hero form takes 1 damage and discards a random card from their hand. I hate random discard. 5. Ricochet Beam. Then we've got Photographic Reflexes. When a player attacks Taskmaster, prevent all the damage, deal an equal amount, and then discard. Alrighty. Alrighty. He's got 17 health. Where is Jubilation Lee? Elsewhere. Taking a much needed red. Nelson got her beat up a lot. Nice. Okay, I'm going to attack for 1, which I take 1 and we'll discard this. Okay. We're going to use let's use gold balls to play exploit weakness onto Taskmaster. Increase the amount of damage he takes from each attack by 1. EVA will heal Phantom X and then we'll attack for 2. Ruby Quartz Visor will hit him for 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to 11. We'll play Shang-Chi. We will discard a Triskelion to stun Taskmaster. Shang-Chi will then attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to hang on to Triage. Yeah, we'll stand up. We're going to toss Triage. We don't need Triage. 2, 4, 5. Got Tactical Brilliance, Mutant Mayhem, Tactical Brilliance, Call for Backup, and a Exploit Weakness. We're going to throw 2 here and take a damage. Taskmaster is stunned. Then we will run Hunted by Hydra, Insight 1, take a damage, and discard a random card. We'll reroll a 6. Tactical Brilliance. Okay. This goes away. We'll use a Mutant Mayhem to play an Exploit Weakness. Ruby Quartz Visor hits for 1, 2, 3, 4. We go 1, 2. Shang-Chi hits for 1, 2, 3. That is game. Did not work as well as I. Here comes Shadow King. Yeah, right. Didn't work as well as I wanted it to. I think Mutant Mayhem probably just goes into that. Let's use this as a multiplayer. I'm glad I tried it. I think honestly, I think that this probably works a little bit better if we run with without To Me My X-Men. But I don't know. Just curious. Well, I'm asking. I was playing with Jubilee last night. I found her to be wanting. Any tips? I think the bones are there for her to be really good. It just kind of felt like I was maybe missing something. I'm struggling with Jubilee as well. I think Jubilee got a lot better when I realized that she wants to put events in her deck, but you need allies. You need allies for blocking, and Shopping Spree is a trap. In solo, I don't touch Shopping Spree. I pull it out, I put it into play, and then if I need to, I overplay it, and if it happens, it happens. Jubilee is made of glass, bones, and paper skin. 100%. Yeah. So flood the deck with allies and don't mess with Shopping Spree. And she gets a lot better. Her cards are really strong. Her cards are really, really good. And so, yeah, I think that's what I would suggest. Okay, unfortunately, we are running late, so we are gonna only do these games. We're not going to be able to play the Black Widow game, but I may record it or I may play it. I may jump on and play sometime else. Keep a lookout on the YouTube community page because that's where I will post any future streams. But thank you all so very much for hanging out. I appreciate you all. I hope you all having a great day. Yeah. Let me know if you have any questions about Jubilee because she's interesting. But yeah, appreciate you all hanging out. And we'll talk to you on Wednesday. I'll be back on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time playing some Arkham Horror with Professor Meg. So, see y'all then. Peace.